So that was a pretty interesting stream we just watched. It was fun, it was funny, there were some great moments there, but honestly I feel like the play was a little bit lacking from Lockie's side of things.
I mean, I just loved it when Lockie scored goals for the other team.
He did do that 3 times? Twice? I'm not sure how many times, but it was disappointing to say the least. And his advice about relationships, 7 out of 10 I'd say.
I mean,
maybe
I don't think Elle really took to the Middle Eastern, questions.
What was Elle's thoughts on the Middle East?
I haven't asked her yet. I'm too scared. I thought it was a great gameplay.
Are we gonna get any people who realize that there's a second streamer? Technically, I don't think it sent out a notification that we're doing a review of Lucky's stream. Do you want to go back over it? I can get the stream up and we can do bit by bit.
Yeah, we can do a full analysis.
Yeah, I'll get the stream up.
I'll get the stream replay. Do I have to watch the stream? We can, do a full analysis.
You've got to watch the stream. I'll get the stream replay up. There's Lucky's stream.
I have to watch our own stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh fuck me, that's gonna be. Oh, sorry.
Don't swear. Oh my god, people are listening, Haley. Do you know?
I don't think anyone's. Oh, one person's watching.
It might be me.
Oh, it's probably me. I think our 2 viewers are ourselves.
Come over here. Come here, sir. Okay, we're almost ready.
Are we still
streaming? Get the fuck over here. Yeah, we're still streaming. We're still live. Do you know I've been a parental figure to some children? Do you know Miss Spud? Do you know sometimes when Miss Spud is watching me, her children are just about the house, and I'll just yell at one of her children.
Oh, so you parent from the other side of the world.
You would call it parenting, but I think a more proper term is sabotage. Can you see the stream? Can you see the Lucky?
I can see.
So this is Lucky. This is Lucky's beginning, and I feel like it was a little quiet. He could have come out of the gate with a bigger opening.
Okay, alright, yeah. I can't hear it though.
Oh no.
Do you think we need a catchphrase at the beginning of the stream?
Thank you so much.
You know how some people say welcome guys to another video.
Yeah. Welcome back guys. Today I'm gonna, I think you need a badger and me.
What do you think of my car? I love it. Actually.
What do you think of Tristan's car? We'll just pause on it for a second.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Who do you think has the better car? We're only going to do the first bit of the stream, everyone. So.
Is Lucky the purple one?
Lucky's the purple. We watched the entire stream. Did you not see Lucky play in the purple car?
I did. I was distracted.
By these titties.
Yeah. Oh, by whose titties?
Mine.
Oh, I was actually very distracted by your titties. That was...
The stream alert just went out. It says the stream review is live. I wonder if Lucky.
We've still only got 2 viewers, so.
Well, that's a second person watching.
No, well, I'm also watching.
Well, I'm not watching. Is the thing.
Oh, so there is another person here.
Watching. It's a little glitchy sometimes. Oh, I should probably close that middle thing because my mom's gonna come in and tell me off for yelling. Everyone's trying to go to sleep in my house. My mom will come and tell me off for being too loud.
Hey, well, I've just hijacked your stream.
Have you?
Yeah, well, it's now just me. You've a bit. Oh no, you can still see you.
Yeah, I'm just. Do you have any messages for the audience that you want to say?
Anyone got any relationship advice, or need me to give them a relationship advice? I'm really successful in that department.
Do you want to turn on a stream and see if we can get? Well, the stream's already on. Do you want me to change it to just chatting, and see if we can get any relationship advice?
I would love to give people relationship advice. Wait, are we gonna stop the stream and then redo it?
No, we're still. This is live.
Okay.
We can't just redo it.
Well, lucky no one. Oh, maybe one person. If the one person is here,
just chatting.
Shoot us a message in the chat. I'd love to chat.
Take.
Even Ali is here. That's so.
Ship advice. Text him. Update. Okay.
I'm on take. Yeah, I'm so good in that department.
We'll get some relationship advice if people need it.
Yeah. Or just life advice in general.
What's the?
We could be.
Okay. Let's Google common life advice questions, and we can start answering those while people are
Okay.
here. Common life advice questions, and you got to be real with this. 10 life-changing questions to ask yourself today. Be honest with yourself about the direction you're taking in this world. This might get real.
Huh? Yeah, we're about to like. Maybe I won't need to go on therapy on Tuesday.
How do you think your life will be different in a year, Haley?
God, I hope I've left my job.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a big thing. Your job's not going to be on here like, oh, fuck you,
my
Haley.
job.
It's me,
Fucking
CEO of wherever.
I hope that I am happier in life with my own life, and I hope that the people in my life are also happier.
Really?
And yeah, I hope you're happy as well in life.
That's the exact opposite of what I was gonna say, which is weird.
Oh, what were you gonna say? You hope that you're more depressed.
I hope I'm. Oh, sorry. Depressing music just played. Honestly, I think depression makes great art. And so if I'm more depressed, the art will be better. You'll be like, whoa, this means so much more. I just tried to play some copyright-free music and it's sad as fuck.
I can't even.
You won't be able to hear it.
On Discord, yeah. That's. Oh, what are we? Oh, let's just skip to the next question. What are you grateful for, Xander?
Oh wait, Can I tell you what I'm not grateful for? Fucking DMCA music. Okay, here we go.
Pardon?
DMCA. It's something to do with like copyright. I don't know the exact acronym for it, but they're all sad songs. I want some like peppy songs to play behind.
Yeah.
us.
So when we give really shit life advice, we want them to at least be upbeat.
Yeah, we've got sad music playing right now, which really makes what we have to say a lot sadder. What am I grateful for?
Yeah, what are you grateful for?
Okay, no, I've got a different question. Back from the first question. Do you think you're better than you were a year ago?
Yes.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. Oh, like as in like as a person, or like.
Do you think you're in a better position?
Yes.
Okay, and do you think you're a better person?
Yes.
Wow.
Like I think I've like this past year, even for like maybe both of us, has been like quite an intense year. And I think that we're just we've grown, we've changed, and now we are better people for it. And we both had different experiences that have made us better people in a year.
I don't think I am. I think
no, you were more of an asshole this time last year.
That's not true. I don't think that's conceivably possible. How so? What was I doing?
You were there for me for like a lot of stuff this past year. I don't know. I feel like you were just like a better friend.
Do you think I was worse last year? Like, do you think, not neutral, do you think I was bad?
Yeah. No, I don't think you were a bad friend. I just think that you were like, I think that probably like our friendship was tested more this year because of the shit that was going on.
Well, no, I definitely think I'm a worse person than I was a year ago. Absolutely.
Why?
I think a year ago, so ignorance is bliss. And I think a year ago I was more ignorant. And now I've questioned too many things. And now it's a complex bundle of like nothing in particular. Rather than being a formed person that is like directioned, that's a word. It's just like a formless, shapeless nothing that sits. So I think I'm worse than I was last year, simply for thinking about it too much.
I believe you're a better friend than you were last year.
I believe I'm. No, I don't think I am. I think I'm downright mean to you occasionally. I think I'm downright mean to you a lot of the time.
Yeah, but like, when it counts, you're a good friend.
Am I?
Yes! Oh my god. See, if there was someone else watching, I'd like
What?
get into it. But like,
No, get into it.
well, I mean, like, you know, you were there for my.
Oh, if you don't want to get into it for your personal reasons, like, don't spare anything for me.
No. I mean, like, you know, you were there for me for a lot of different stuff. And that was very kind of you. Anyway, next question.
What are you grateful for, Haley?
Didn't we already cover this question?
No, I jumped back to the first one.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. That sounds awful.
No, I don't know what I'm grateful for.
You're not grateful for your wonderful friends?
No, apparently not.
No,
Oh.
okay, good. Okay, that's good.
I'm pricks to most of them, aren't I?
Hmm?
Didn't we just discuss I was pricks to most of them?
Yeah, you're an asshole, right? Yeah.
A lot of my relationships at the moment are just ribbing people. Like,
And how are you finding that?
well, it's very, very surface level. I don't know if the music's working or not.
I can't hold it.
Can you look at the stream for a second and tell me if the music's at a bad level? Okay, wait a little bit for latency because I just changed the volume of the music. I don't like this song, honestly. I want to put on some different music.
You keep talking and I can't hear.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
No, it's fine. Like, you can't really hear it over me and you, but...
Hi, Monty. Monty, do you have relationship advice?
Yes, please give us relationship advice.
Do you want to
not
tell
give us
Monty?
relationship advice. We want to give you a relationship advice.
On the stream title it says to take or give.
Oh, okay. Or give us relationship advice.
Or do you have a situation... Oh my god, I keep thinking the music's stuffing up. It's you talking that I'm looking, because it's on the same track as the music. Can you talk again?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, that works fine. Yeah, Monty, do you have any advice you want? Do you have anything you want us to give advice about? Okay, we'll just give it a sec for the stream latency. It's a bit creepy sometimes for people on stream when they like type one thing in chat and then we jump on them.
Oh, there's just question marks.
Do you have anything that you want advice about?
Yeah, no, we want to give advice. Apparently that's the theme of the night.
We were going to review Lucky's stream after he did his stream, but now we're doing, we've swapped. We've changed.
We abandoned ship.
We
covered all the content in the span of 5 minutes.
We said, what did we say? We said he needed a bigger opener. That's right.
We need an opener.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it when he scored goals for the other team.
That's true.
His car was purple, so I appreciate that.
We didn't comment on which one was better, but we did comment that it was purple. Yeah, Haley, have you answered what you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for a lot of things in my life. I'm grateful for my family and my friends and my health and my friends and family's health. All things.
Cool. Let's jump to the
next.
What are you
grateful for? I want you to say one thing that you're grateful for in your life.
I like my Cintiq. That's the thing This is a Cintiq. This thing here?
Okay, yeah.
This is a Cintiq. That's probably the thing I'm most grateful for in my life. It's
that's excellent.
Responsive,
oh my god.
And I get to draw things on it. And I don't need to use paper. But no, I don't really think about the parents and the friends and stuff that much.
Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear as your friend.
It's nothing I haven't said to you before.
Yeah,
pretty directly.
That is true. Alright, I'm gonna take a slight pause.
Do you need to pee?
I have. I actually do need to pee.
Monty's posted an L in the chat. Awkward.
Oh,
Okay.
what do you mean? It's for what?
As in loser. As in,
I'm
that's
a
your
loser?
loss. Yeah. Where were you
I have to
born?
Can I have
Planet
to
loser?
Loser?
Yeah, go pee.
Alright, wait, can I just mute myself? Can I just like...
You can just leave. Like,
I
unless
have to turn off my camera. My outfit is not...
I have... Do whatever you're comfortable with. But I think I've been mostly nude on stream before.
That's fine.
Do you remember?
I
was doing a Jurassic Park bit with my arms inside my pants, and then my ass fell out. Okay, go pee, go pee. Do whatever you want. You can turn off your camera.
I'll be back.
What do you mean, Monty? That L is just a normal L? Do you mean just we're losing in life in general? Also, I'm gonna presume that there's nothing you want advice on. Even though we are here, Monty. This is a great resource that you could capitalize on right now. I don't know how long Haley takes to pee, so it's just you and me for a second stream. Just us chilling here. That's alright, Monty, don't worry. We're here for you whenever. If this is fun enough, Haley and I might flick on the stream more regularly. I'm having fun. How's life, Monty? It's been a while since we've chatted. Are you in year 12 right now? Year 12? Yeah. No, you're not, are you? You're in uni. You're not in uni. That means you're in year 10? Year 10 is my next guess. Don't tell me it's like year 8 or 7 or something. If it's year 7, that's actually going to be crushing. I always thought of you as so much older than that. It's 10. It's 10. Okay. Fuck. I honestly had a small, momentary existential crisis there. How are you finding it? Are you doing any VCE subjects this year? I feel like I need a pipe or something. This is just a pen, by the way. This isn't a vape or anything. But it's like really enjoyable to just... Fair enough. Are you doing any VCA subjects? VCE, not VCA. Oh wow! School's been fucked to the point where I don't even know my subjects. Oh my god, because you haven't been to school in ages. Are you even... You're on holidays right now? Are you? Oh, yeah, you're on holidays right now. But oh my god, that's right. You've been online. If I had to have a guess, you did enjoy the online parts though. Am I right? Damn. You didn't enjoy the online parts. That's interesting. Why is that? Excuse me. Yeah, why didn't you like him? While we wait for Haley to finish peeing. Yeah, okay, I understand that. I would have rather have been at school as well, doing, yes, it's much easier to focus. Socially, did you find it difficult? Oh god, yeah. I know how difficult it is to have a conversation on these streams, let alone a teacher who doesn't know software. It's the worst. To steal your own words, it's horrid, pure agony and despair. Like, whiteboards were bad enough for most of these teachers, standing there being like, oh, where's the reset button? How do you turn it on and off? Horrific. Hey, Holly. The relationship advice is not be gay and do crime, but Haley and I are offering advice on anything. Anything that comes to mind.
What?
Have you unmuted yourself yet?
Hmm?
Do you want to answer the next question?
What was the next question?
What nice thing can you do for someone else today? You've only got an hour and 20
I
left.
was gonna say at the really early hour of 10:40 p.m. I can compliment how pretty you look.
Okay, but this time try it without lying to my face.
I wasn't lying.
Yes, you were.
Monty. Oh, Holly, be gay, 100%. I 100% with you there. That is my advice. That's my only relationship advice.
You're in... Well, you can be gay in a male-female relationship, I guess. So always be gay.
Always be gay. That sums it up perfectly.
Monty heard his name. Did you have something to say to Monty, or were you just bringing it up for the fun of it?
Did I say Monty?
You said Monty.
Did I?
You went Monty, and then you said be gay all the time. In response to Holly, but I presume there was a separation of sentence there. Or was
No,
it
but that was
relationship
also my advice
Monty?
to... That was my relationship advice to Monty. Be gay.
Be gay, Monty. Be gay in all situations.
Excellent.
See, a part of the reason I think I'm evil is because my first thought was except in Iran. And that's a little bit dark. Except in Iran?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit dark. Do you want to do the next... What?
Moving on.
What nice thing can I do for someone today? Well, I meant to deliver Max his USB today, but I didn't end up going on a run.
Why have you got Max's USB?
It is got the entire Berserk series that I pirated on it.
Oh.
Did you
So you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Me? No.
Yeah. Honestly, criminal is
I
probably
don't
the
like to do
sexiest
crimes,
thing I've
Anna.
Ella's watching the stream?
Not yet. Just scream that. I don't know. I'm glad I texted you that.
Ella, you here yet?
No, I haven't sent her the link yet.
Send Ella the link.
Oh, you're gonna scare this poor girl away, aren't you?
I'll try. I'll do my best.
See?
We're gonna bully Elle. Hey chat. So before Elle arrives.
No, when I'm not sending her the link.
Before Elle arrives, everyone get ready to bully. Send her the link. Send her the link.
I am definitely not sending her the link.
I think Elle.
Elle?
Oh my god. I thought Elle was asking for my help getting home because I just received a text from Alistair being like, oh, home now, don't worry, sorry to bother you. And I was like, oh shit. Was he like stuck in the middle of nowhere asking for
Elle want to join the stream?
No, he's going to bed. He's a tired little lad.
Because He's suburban.
Yeah. To be fair, okay. About the pirating of comics. Also send the link to Elle. You've got her now.
I'm not sending.
Please. What will I do? What will I do to? What favor do you need for me to? I will do anything. You have one. You could have one favor to be claimed later, whenever you choose.
You're gonna scare the poor girl.
It'll be funny.
That would not be funny.
It'll be a bit funny. What favor do you want? You can have anything.
You're gonna hike it to Mentone again?
I'll hike it to Mentone again.
You'll come see me in Mentone again.
Well, yes. I definitely wasn't gonna do that anyway.
We weren't going to. Oh, okay, yeah, easy. It's fine.
Cool. So you're gonna send her the link? Send her the link. Chat with me. Send her the link.
No.
Send her the link. Chat, join in. Send her the link.
What's the next question,
Send her the link.
What are you doing to invest in your relationships?
That's not the next question.
Okay. How much do you worry about
Send her the link. Send her the link. Chat, you're not joining in. I feel.
Xander? Next question.
Are you gonna send her the link?
How much do you worry about? I think you should answer the next question.
I don't. I think I worry intermittently, not at all, and sometimes too much. Like I'll be looking in a mirror while I'm walking, being like, "Oh, am I walking funny? Now let me like try and stand up straight and like put my neck in a certain position," and like But sometimes a new tradition of mine is I'll be in public, and I'll be like, you know what? Everyone shits. I'm gonna shit as loud as I want to, and that's my newest.
Oh, I did not think that was where you were going with that.
I just start shitting in
I thought you were
public.
just gonna shit on the street, yeah.
No, but like before, you would like try and be a little quiet, maybe like separate the bum cheeks a little so that they don't like clap as the fart comes out. Have you not heard that where you like sit on the side of a chair and like lean across?
Yeah.
But no, you just send it these days. You're like, I don't care. You think you don't
just
shit
fucking
loud?
let it rip. Huh?
You think the person in the loo across doesn't shit loud as well?
Probably not.
Oh.
Sorry, stream. Xander's just got a.
Yeah, I think I've been invited to soccer tomorrow.
Oh, with Alan, Liv, and.
Yeah.
All those lovely
go to.
folks.
That'll be
You
fun.
just stop shitting yourself in public.
Yeah, exactly, Holly. Everyone shits, and it needs to be demystified, and we need to remove the stigma.
Shit.
The food court, shitting in the food court, that's called efficiency. Dogs have one of the fastest stomachs around, and they're one of man's best friends. Similarly, I'm everyone's best friend. That's why I shit really fast.
Who's your everyone's best friend?
Like a dog. And they've got those really short stomachs, really short digestive tracts.
Mm.
That's me holding a dog's digestive tract. Because they always eat the bad meat, and so they get the germs out of them quick. And like cows have 4 stomachs because they
Yeah, because they eat the grass. Does anyone have any advice?
Send her the link. Send her the link.
Next question.
Please.
What are you doing to invest in your relationships?
No, you've got to do number 4 as well.
How much do I worry about what other people think?
Yeah.
Very much, hence why I'm not sending her the link. Next question.
Please.
What are you doing to invest in your relationships?
Please, what I'm doing right now is trying to get you to send Elle the link.
Yes, I am aware.
Imagine how much better it will be when like
You're
we've already
going
got a
to scare
pre-established relationship. No, I'm fun. I'm fun. I'm quirky.
Pre-established relationship.
Yeah, like Elle and I meet here. It's like not too confrontational because she just has to text, or not even text at all. She can just look. Whereas when it comes to it, then when we meet, it'll be like, oh, Elle, I know Elle, and imagine how much nicer I'll be to her outside. Like the last one I never met.
Tired.
The last one I never met, I didn't have to think about. I was like, that that rat king, the scum of the earth.
I agree
Whereas
with that.
Elle, I'll meet. And then I'll be so much nicer to her now that I'll see her as an actual person rather than just
Monty
a
is
thing.
very confused. I think
Send
Monty
Elle the
agrees.
link. Send Elle the link.
Let's go to the next question.
Please, 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 please. What are you doing to invest in your relationship?
Oh my god, we have 6 viewers.
Send Elle the link. Send
I
Elle
did.
the link.
I did.
You did?
I did. Now let's. Next question,
Next
please.
question. What are you doing to invest in your relationships, Haley? You've got to answer question 5 as well.
I'm not. Relationships scare me. In all forms. This relationship scares me.
We just sent Elle the link.
I know, I
Say
mean, you're
something better
mine.
than that. It says relationships. So.
This sounds like mild bullying. Yeah, it is, Holly. It is mild bullying.
What do you do for fun, Haley?
Alright, next question.
We did. What do you do for fun?
I
That
thought
is
you were
the
just
actual
asking that,
question.
like.
Yeah, it's like what people ask.
That's
at the...
not a deep question.
Not at all.
Oh, alright. I say we skip that one.
What do you do for fun?
I don't.
Was that a joke and I didn't get it, or
No, like, I don't think. Do I do anything fun? I feel like all I do is, like, work.
you do work a lot? You do some fun stuff.
We have
Coding?
fun at. I'm doing coding. But
I don't know how
feel like.
to say it, but Auslan?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Sounds
going
like
into
a
all my
land
hobbies.
from Narnia.
Did you say that's the land from Narnia?
The lion.
The lion. What are you doing for fun?
Holly is
Nowadays.
correct. Mild bullying is my favorite kind of fun. What do I do for fun these days? I mostly work on animation projects. I don't
That's
game
true.
as much as I used to. I don't really watch TV that much. It's pretty much just animation projects and sleeping at the moment. And walking.
D&D.
I do a lot
Like
of
an
walking.
intense stuff.
Oh, we've been on a little hiatus from D&D, but D&D soon, I hope. Are you comfortable in your own skin, Haley?
Yes, Sander. Very
Yeah.
comfortable in my own skin.
Cool. Cool, cool. You are? Oh.
Next question.
Why next question? I want to answer it too.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I asked you and you like deflected. So I was like,
Sorry, I didn't hear.
are you comfortable in your own skin?
No, not really. I keep forgetting what my face looks like, and then I'll look at him, which is weird because I stream and I have to like look at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are literally looking
I
at each other
get used to
constantly.
it here, but as soon as I like watch a TV show or like anything, or like sort of just spend a little bit of time looking at misty mirrors, like when I'm out in public walking past windows and stuff, and you can't really see the reflection all the way, I forget what I look like, and then I look at the mirror again. I'm like, oh, what?
You? I think you should be comfortable in your own skin.
I forget how
That's
masculine
fine.
I look occasionally. Like, I forget that I have a beard. I forget that that my face is the shape it is. Like, I watch too much anime, and then I'm like, oh, my face should be that shape. Can we talk for a second about Cowboy Bebop? I'll keep it concise, because I love me some of that Bebop. Cowboy Bebop, excellent. But also, non-binary representation in Crazy Edward. What's his name? It's not Crazy Edward. It's Ed. Ed's his name. Ed's her name, but never identifies with a gender. Everyone else does it for them.
Oh, not that one. Don't love that.
Oh, Ed doesn't mind that much.
So I think we're both getting like hay fever. Fucking
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry.
Like, coming down.
Sorry, chat. You're giving us hay fever.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
You know Cowboy Bebop as well, Holly and Monty, and the soundtrack of Cowboy Bebop. I didn't want to get too into it. I'm gonna talk forever if I get into it, so I'm stopping myself. But the soundtrack, I love it. Is anxiety something that dampens most of your days?
Oh, great question. Often.
Not for me.
Really? No anxiety. Like,
I don't know if I would call it anxiety. Like, sometimes I'm like, you know, you're a failure, like, or you'll just be like doing something, you'll just like start to dissociate a little, and your brain will just like start ticking over, like, you know, the usual film reel of like, you know, burn, you're a failure, blah blah blah. I forget what the other ones are, but you know the show reel that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's anxiety. I think there's a different word for that. So not anxiety, but
Like
other
just
things.
like negative thinking.
Yeah. Call that anxiety if you want. Oh, am I humanizing myself?
Aww. You feel emotions?
Occasionally, and I hate them. Burn them.
God, what will people say at your funeral?
What has been your biggest mistake?
Next question.
What's been your... Okay. My biggest mistake was not wearing a condom. Rip in peace child payments.
Oh. What did you say?
I said my biggest mistake was not wearing a condom. I was just memeing it. Don't worry, guys.
No.
Always wear a condom.
I heard that. Yeah, safe sex is good sex.
Safe sex is good sex. There's plenty of contraceptives out there. I think contraceptives is the right word. Anti-contraceptives? No, contraceptives is the right word. Is it anti-contraceptives or contraceptives? Which one is it? Yeah, it's contraceptives.
Anti-contraceptives is just producing a child for the fun.
No, anti-contraceptives would be like the good drugs for having sex. The ones where you like take it and you're like,
Hey.
like the dude who the theory about the guy who created coronavirus. So the dude wanted, there was a theory on how coronavirus was created. There was a guy in China and he was like, I want to be better at sex. So he ate an armadillo because that's meant to like boost your virility. But, well, it's iffy, if not completely wrong, firstly. But apparently, also illegal, apparently the armadillo was covered in bat urine because they're not kept very sanitarily, because illegal and you don't have to, no FDA standards. And then that's how coronavirus started and spread. Is a theory.
All for sex.
All for one horny guy.
So,
No.
hope it was worth it.
Yeah, imagine being that one guy who's like, oh shit.
Started the pandemic because he was horny.
Have you ever had those moments where you've done a thing and then you've been like, oh shit, as you like witness it affect everyone else?
Next
like one
question.
of those domino effect things? No. I had a thing where like there was a room full of chairs and you like push over one chair and it's just like clap, clap as they all fall over, falling backwards. I've done that once.
As in like literally or metaphorically? Like just...
Literally. Like there was a room.
Oh, you've
full of
literally
chairs,
just like...
And I fell on the first one and all the ones behind it just...
When?
I don't know, it was one of the choir things.
In choir?
Yeah, in choir. So it wasn't a huge room of chairs, but it was enough chairs that it was... Someone had to go set that up again.
Was this your like exclusive... Like...
This was the boys' choir.
This is, I was gonna say, was this your exclusive like boys choir? No females allowed.
Yeah. Only the deepest voices here. Who's the other
parent? The chat
parent?
is just popping off.
Who's the other parent, Holly?
Oh, we
that
just
would be
lost...
the bat.
Which bat?
The one that started coronavirus.
Oh, that's your baby.
I forgot to wear a condom.
Human.
What will people say about you at your funeral, Haley?
Thank God.
Is that what they'll say? That's not very nice.
I think that's what you'll say, probably.
I would say that.
That's not crying to you.
I don't believe in God.
Oh, so you'd be like, thank.
Thanks. I'll walk up to the podium for the eulogy. Thanks. And then leave.
I really hope they play a hype song at my funeral and they drop the cover.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
That's really good. Did we run out of questions? Oh my god, 70. 77?
Viewers.
No, deep questions about life.
Oh yeah, we'll just keep going till we get bored. We'll stop it.
7 viewers.
We've gotten to 500 before, Haley.
When?
There was a big streamer who rated us and we got a lot of viewers. I think I actually was at 1,500 for like a minute. It was crazy and I did not know what to do. Yeah, the Sea of Thieves stream, Monty. At my funeral, what people are going to be saying is they're going to all be questioning like what I was into. Not sexually, but like criminally. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire 2 guys in black suits with like black umbrellas to stand in the distance at my funeral, and like watches the I'm burned or something. I won't be lowered into the ground.
Okay, we're burning you.
I'm going to be cremated.
We're burning your already cremated.
Do you know how expensive the little blocks of land in the ground are? Nah, I ain't having that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cremate my body, and then as you spread the ashes, there'll be like two like really burly dudes in like the black suits standing at the back, with their earpieces, and then one of them's gonna go, "He's definitely dead," and then they'll leave, and then everyone will be like, "What? What is happening? What crazy funky fun is happening here?"
Who's gonna play you in the movie? Because that just sounds epic.
Do you know what'd be even epicer? Even more epic?
What?
If I played me at the movie. Boom! I didn't die.
You got.
I'm back.
You are reincarnated.
No, it was a fake. I faked my
Oh,
death.
it was like a. Oh, okay. You faked. Oh shit.
Unfortunately,
okay.
I've then got to pay all the debt that I was running away from when they figure out I'm alive from the movie. They'll deep fake me in. Will deep fake me into the movie. Do you know what actually
It'll be
doing
me,
that?
but like your face.
Do you want to play me in the movie? Do you think you could
I
play
actually
me?
want to play you in. I think I could nail it.
Go on.
Go on.
No, you can do better than that.
No, well, I don't
Go
know.
on.
I'm not good at an impersonation.
Imitate my accent.
I can't imitate your accent.
Imitate my accent. It's so bizarre.
Imitate my
and
accent.
slurry.
That just sounds like me.
Yeah.
You're the one that's good at impersonations, though.
You're the
You did
one...
an excellent impersonation of me before.
What did I do?
Well, I was like, I don't know. I said something, and you made fun of me. It was at the start of
You've not shortened the list by a long way. Like, that's a lot of
You
events
called
that
me
you-
bogan.
That's right.
That was mean.
No, it's... Haley, are you saying it's a bad thing to be bogan? The bogans are respected
I don't
members
think
of our
you meant
community.
it in a nice way.
The bogans are
I only
respected people of our
call
community,
people
Haley.
bogans with respect.
There was a bogan on the quiz show last night, and he was talking all about AC/DC. I know bogan people. I can't be boganist. I don't know. Was that too dark again? You gotta be more brutal with Xander. You do, honestly. You gotta... What is L saying? What is L? What is L saying? What is L saying? L!
He just called me bogan.
You are bogan, though. Alright, mate? I don't, okay? No. No, I don't do that.
Is that what? No.
Yeah, that's...
No.
You're not even putting it on that much.
Okay, let's let's move on to the next question. Then
Yeah, no.
I think.
What's some of the most important lessons that you've learned over the course of your life?
What? I can't.
Did you hear me?
I don't know. That's such a big question.
Do you know what the most important lesson I've learned in life?
Can I phone a friend, Eddie?
Yeah, phone a friend. L. What's L's most important life lesson?
She can dive and chat.
Yeah. L, you don't have to answer if you want. I won't bully you yet. Important life lesson is...
Yeah, you start.
Truthfully, I think in TV, not enough people kick them while they're down. You know, there's a lot of things in TV where like people like punch someone and then they'll be on the ground and they'll like get up a couple of seconds later, and it's like, no, you're in the middle of the fight. Finish the fight. And if you get into a fight, finish what you start.
So you...
I think I'm advocating for murder accidentally, but...
I was gonna say, you want people to be more depressed and sad and hurt and killed.
I didn't say the first
Once they're
bit.
already depressed, sad and...
I didn't say the depressed, sad bit.
Oh, okay, right.
You can
Just
be
like,
happy about
if
it.
they're already physically hurt.
No, if
You
you're
want them to
fighting
be more
someone,
physically... Yeah, oh yeah.
you gotta hit them till they can't stand back up. We don't want any of this like face the crowd cheering as they get up behind you and king hit you. We need more. You see it in movies. Okay, do you know also want to know what I'm peeved about in movies, which is an important life lesson?
Yeah, go on.
In movies, one of the biggest things that I'm annoyed about is in Shang-Chi, when they were like, he was like, I actually assassinated a person. Oh god. No,
Diss
my emotion.
Shang-Chi.
Hmm?
Don't diss Shang-Chi.
I'm not, I'm dissing his gal pal. I liked them,
sweet.
but he was like, yo, did you know I killed people for my dad and it made me feel bad? And I'm like, bitch, you killed 7 people coming to this. Like, do you think when you kicked someone off the skyscraper they were alright, they got better at the bottom? Like, no, they're dead. Do you not remember when in this, so there's the fight scene in the skyscraper. This is the skyscraper.
Yeah.
That kick someone off and they fall all the way down to the bottom of the skyscraper. It's like, no, they're dead. You didn't, like, they didn't magically survive that one, old Shang-Chi buddy. And when he kicked 2 people out of like a speeding bus, and
oh yeah. What? Spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched Shang-Chi yet.
yeah, they're either dead or they're hospitalized, probably for life. So.
But you know, that one person that he killed when he was like 12, like really made all the difference.
And the girl was like, yo, no, okay, no, it'll be okay.
No, she
and then they kill the dragon, and it's like,
what?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, the fucking flying demon thing.
Yeah, and they're like,
they wanted to kill the fucking flying demon thing.
But
it was
they didn't
killing
think
everyone.
about the ethics of it at all. They were like, because it's a sentient being and it has value in life. It was like, don't worry, guys, this one's not humanoid. We can kill it. We can kill this one without thinking about it. It's not humanoid enough. They do that in all
this
the
is why
Marvel
you were
movies.
rooting for Michael Myers and Halloween Kills. Like saying.
Okay, let's clarify so you don't sound like a psychopath. Halloween Kills is a comedy in some senses because of how they go about dealing with horror genres.
It was funny.
When like they did the gay couple and there was the jokes there between Big John and Little John. Funny. It was a good moment, and then the sort of clean...
They got brutally murdered.
It was sort of a wholesome
Spoilers
murder.
for anyone that hasn't seen Halloween Kills!
Yeah. Spoilers for movies. It was sort of a wholesome murder though, wasn't it? Because like they were laying on top of each other, the gay couple.
I think they got like their whole ass throat slashed.
One of them did. The other one became a pincushion. The other one was
Oh
stabbed
no,
like 7
no,
times in the
no, that was a
chest.
different guy.
There was one of them was stabbed.
That was the older guy.
Little John was stabbed a bunch in the chest with a pincushion.
That was the other guy. That was
No,
earlier.
they both got it. I know the
Oh,
guy
they
you're talking
both
about. Yeah. And there was what happened to the other dude? What happened to Big John?
I think he just got stabbed.
In the neck? Was it
Like,
the neck?
like they're boring. Oh, I think they're probably something.
I think you might have been right with the first one with the neck. But that was funny. And
No, yeah, that, you know.
And you root for Mike Myers at the end, because Mike Myers doesn't do anything like that bad, aside from the
like
killing.
I mean, you know, apart from all the murdering,
Yeah,
was
but
a
he
decent
never
guy.
has like a motive behind the murder.
No.
It's not like he hates anyone.
He didn't discriminate. He wasn't
Yeah.
racist.
Honestly,
He loves everyone. He wasn't homophobic. He killed both the heteros and the gays.
Haley and I called it Deadpool without as many quips. Because Deadpool does the same thing, but we like him more because he's funnier. And Mike Myers, enjoyable because, yeah, who knows.
I just love that Monty and Holly are so bored that they're actually having a discussion themselves in the chat.
That's fine. We can talk about. We can do more movie reviews later.
We were going to.
Yeah, we were going to.
Oops.
Am I
Spoilers.
privy? Am I
Sorry?
privy to this?
What? No, we spoiled. We're spoiling movies.
Has she not seen Shang-Chi?
She hasn't seen Halloween Kills.
Oh, you
Sorry,
know
Elle.
might kill. Oh no, Elle. Spoiler alert! It's a horror movie. Also funny that he's called Mike Myers. Were you thinking about Shrek at all during the movie?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was not thinking about Shrek during that.
Were you thinking about
Horror
Austin
movie.
Powers or the Cat in the Hat, perhaps?
I actually was. Cat in the Hat. I absolutely was.
Cat in the Hat would kill people. I think.
Didn't Cat in the Hat kill people?
I have from the movie from Mike Myers. I think he might have actually killed people. Did he kill the granny? I think he might have killed the granny. Spoilers for Cat in the Hat, guys. If you haven't seen Cat in the Hat. Anywho, next question. Oh my god. What's the secret to a long-term marriage, Haley?
Next question. What do you think?
Brutal
I think
honesty, I think.
Okay.
Brutal honesty and acceptance. Maybe not brutal honesty, but
Honesty and acceptance?
a fair coating of honesty. You can sugarcoat things. You can be like, well, but I think honesty.
Next question.
Yeah, the Cat in the Hat, I think, is a worse serial killer than Mike Myers.
Did you say the Cat in the Hat is a worse serial killer?
As in, like, less favorable, not as in, like, less effective.
I think Cat in the Hat would be exceptionally effective.
I think Cat in the Hat would be more effective than Mike Myers. Mike Myers is one dude who just walks at you.
And that can survive pretty much any fucking beating that
Cat in the
he
Hat
gets.
can too. Have you seen Cat in the Hat? He takes a lot of beatings.
I think we
Whoa.
need to watch Cat in the Hat.
Parapill,
Whoa.
what's the bad take? Wow. What's the bad take? Do you think Cat in the Hat would
Do
make...
we know who this person is?
No, this is a first-time viewer. This is someone we don't know.
Oh.
Unless it's Al. They disagree with the view. Tell me what the view is, and then we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Debate us.
But I have been asked to ask your star sign,
My star sign?
which is a Cancer, because I already know that.
That's not nice, Haley. We just talked about doing nice things for people, and now you're calling me a Cancer? Yeah, I am a Cancer.
They're actually Taurus. No, Cancer. They are Cancer.
Cancer.
So analyze that.
The brutal honesty talk. You don't think you need honesty in a long-term relationship. You think you need to lie in a long-term relationship. Haley, what's your take?
I lied in my short-term relationships as well, so I think it's just important to lie in all. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Honesty is key.
Never be honest.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Bad take.
while speaking quietly in case there's anyone outside my door, I think you've just described my parents' relationship. where my mum will be like, I'm angry about this thing, and my dad will be like, I care about this thing. And it's survived pretty well for them. Like,
Your parents are some of the most brutally honest people I know.
my dad has a policy, for the most part, where he'll be like, you know, it's not lying to them, it's just not telling the truth to them. Like, it's like avoiding the topic, which isn't lying, but, so...
Do you know what?
And
Out
it's
of the
worked
two
so
of
far.
us.
I'm surprised at how much it's worked, so maybe they're onto something.
Maybe be just like Ed and Pete.
Honestly, not the worst thing. I don't want to do
Well-
it, but... Oh, what advice do you have about raising children? What mistakes should people avoid? Go on, hit us with the hard
Next
facts.
question.
No, come on, Haley. You can't ignore all.
I can't avoid all the questions.
Yeah.
But what about the fun ones? Like, none of these are fun.
Well,
None of these are all of them I have to think about.
But do you want? I'll Google fun questions.
Fun questions. Let's. It's now 11:15, and my brain is.
We'll go. It's the fun half of the stream, everyone.
Oh,
Probably less than half.
finally.
350 conversation starters. We'll see how good these are. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy, Haley? Yeah, Monty's calling you out. Monty says stop skipping.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Monty. I will try better just for you.
What
I'm gonna
weird
let you
food
take this one
combinations?
first.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of weird. You just eat weird shit.
I really like frozen sausage rolls and frozen pies.
Frozen sausage rolls are the one that comes to mind. Yeah.
When I was a child, I used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches. Which, can you guess what's
You
in the sandwich? Guess all the ingredients.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Bread.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Is that it?
That's it. And it's a lot of mayonnaise, let me tell you. It was a lot
It's
of...
like a coating.
It was...
Like a full-on
It was like
cream
a
filling.
burger's worth of... and maybe even more sometimes. Like, I lathered that in.
It is traumatic.
That actually sounds... Monty.
I snort ice.
Ice and jam.
Wait, where did I...
Shaved ice.
Oh my god.
But anywho, ice and jam, Monty, that's just Slurpee. Pretty much.
Well, it snorts ice.
What's your weird food combination?
Do you know what I heard? That some bars do like it's called a pickleback. Have you heard of pickleback?
No, I haven't.
Where you take like a shot of alcohol, then you have a shot of pickle juice.
Oh, I have heard.
Have you tried? We
I
should
haven't tried it. We should try it.
That seems like a fun food combination. Well, it's not food combination. That seems like a fun combination.
So my teacher, Mr. Johnson, we were on a fake cooking show.
Yeah. But it's for year 12.
Yeah. And he tried to make a concoction that he was like, ha, you won't drink this. And he put Tic Tacs crunched up with tuna oil and some more oil, and there was something else in there which was disgusting. I think it was like milk. And I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna drink this. And I drank it, and picklebacks reminded me of that, and then I couldn't smell tuna without retching for like a year and a half.
You vomited after that, I'm pretty sure.
What social stigma does society need to get over? I've got one, but it's pretty radical.
Okay, go.
It's pretty radical.
I need
think
time to think.
society needs to get over cannibalism.
Oh my god, no.
I think they do.
Getting into this. I'm not getting into discussion with you again. We've had too many discussions
Honestly,
about you
Farrakhan?
eating children.
I don't know. I've been on some weird websites because I like to see what the craziest people of the world think. And incest. Some people are like, you know what? It doesn't matter that much. Firstly, if you're not,
Well, I mean,
if you're not procreating, you're good. Like that's the main problem people have with incest. But cannibalism, I think people need to get further over cannibalism. Do you know you can grow your own flesh? And we already practice cannibalism. We do on multiple occasions. With the placenta, when people cook their own placenta up and eat it, that's cannibalism. You can grow your own flesh and eat it, and that's cannibalism. People eat each other's flesh all the time. Like unconsensual cannibalism, we ain't here for that. That's not a good time. But my issue's not with cannibalism, it's with murder. So that's my hot take. Straight off the grill.
Okay.
Does Elle agree with me? Or
she does. Like... But
See?
consensual cannibalism.
Consensual cannibalism. I think it's chill. Like, I think it'd be a really neat thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a societal thing of like, you know, because there was like the old, I'm gonna say Celtic, but I might be wrong, where like you would eat your enemy to like gain their power, and it was meant to be like a sign of respect if you went. But instead, we were like, yo, Granny died, natural causes, she's safe to eat. Respect to Granny, yo.
You were talking, like, we've had extensive discussions, Xander and I, about cannibalism. To a point where I literally yell every time you even start saying the word cannibalism, because I've heard it too much. But you've discussed, like, eating children and, like, babies.
That was a joke. That one was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it a joke? It was not a joke.
That was a joke. When I talked about pushing on the unformed head like a little blubbery ball, that was a joke, because you shouldn't do that to babies. But it is a funny thing to say it without seriousness. More than half the things Xander says is a joke. Thank you. See, now Holly's talking about eating babies like in the Russian Revolution. You know what we call that? Good economy. Pump it out, that's yours to eat. That's called one full meal.
That's just efficient.
What's your stigma? You've got a stigma to come up with.
I don't know.
You think society's good?
It was supposed to be fun. Yeah. I think that, like, you know, yeah, no, Sigma, I think, love everyone.
Hail Sigma.
Hail.
That's a joke about Warhammer.
Finally
40K.
a streamer I agree with, Zandy.
What's a food you've never eaten, but you would really like to try? I've got two here. One's funnier than the other.
I had...
Bull's testicles. Like, something I'd like to try. I've never had it. And the other one is dragon fruit.
I can get you dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you dragon fruit.
That'll be fun.
I'd also like to try dragon fruit, actually.
Have you ever had it?
I haven't.
I hear it looks delicious, and it tastes bland as hell.
What?
I hear it looks delicious and tastes bland as hell, like just boring.
It's
not
it's
bad.
like bright pink.
Yeah, it looks like the most delicious thing ever, and it's just nothing.
There's nothing.
What
was the other? Oh, you said dragon fruit. Bull testicles. I'd actually love to try dragon fruit. There's like a whole bunch of shit that I like.
Monty says it's fairly underwhelming.
Oh, spoilers! Spoilers for anyone who hasn't eaten dragon fruit.
Oh my god, Monty! You didn't put a spoiler alert. What's something you really resent paying for? I have an answer here.
Go. If it's not what I'm thinking, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
No, what do you think it is? Firstly,
I thought you were gonna say hookers.
No, I've never bought hookers, and the record will show that. No, scammers. I got got by a few scams, and it was.
You actually give scammers money.
Yeah, I actually gave scammers money. I got by a few scammers. It was a sad, bad time.
Wait, what's like the Nigerian prince scam?
Oh, I'm not saying what the scam was. They were like friend scams.
It was the Nigerian prince scam.
It was the Nigerian prince scam. Why specifically bull's testicles though? Only because that's like a traditional dish I've heard of. I don't know what other animals' testicles I would eat. Like bulls' testicles are they're some hunky tunky fun. They're big and bunky, and that's like a meal right there. Whereas if you ate like, I don't know, rat testicles, that would be. Do you know what's the meal that what's the thing that I really want to eat?
Yeah.
Pigeons. I've been learning about pigeons recently.
Oh, they're fucking rats.
No, that's a misconception. Rat. That's a common misconception, Haley.
Okay, convince me otherwise.
Pigeons do you know pigeons are a domesticated species?
I did actually.
I didn't realize that they were fully domesticated. They're a customary pet these days. Their biggest concern is just their shit, whereas for the most part they're pretty fine. We used to eat them a lot before we discovered how much better chicken was at sort of just producing meat. We used to use them in the tanning processes of leather. You can use pigeon shit to tan leather, to like remove the hair from the leather as you like prepare it. You can use them as little messenger birds or just as pets. They're like incredibly useful creatures. And their feathers as well, quills, you name it. Pigeons are some of the most useful creatures out there. Honestly?
Should we get 5 pigeons?
If we ever get a house...
Yeah, we'll get 5 pigeons.
Maybe we'll settle for 3. I don't know if I could do 5. 5's a bit of a handful.
5's too much of a commitment for you.
Oh yeah, about the rat testicles. There would just be like too many. That would feel like a bad thing to do to rats. Like one set of bull's testicles I could moralize within my head, but as I'm eating like 100 rats' testicles for a meal, it just becomes like a moral process of thinking of all the testicleless rats. I was looking up eunuchs today, funnily enough.
As you do.
Yeah, I was wondering what would happen if I ever got castrated. Just like one day someone was come along and just because of a common prisoner of war thing. And apparently, well, you've got to dilate. Do you know what dilate is? You've got to like you got to put something in.
Not in this.
You got to put something in to make sure that the muscles don't contract and you can't pee. The same happens if you get a vaginoplasty.
We have lost so many.
You don't want to hear about the ins and outs of being castrated. Who are you people?
People are like vaginoplasty. Nope.
I'll stop talking about it in a second. I'll say one more thing. You would actually grow bigger, weirdly enough. I didn't think that would happen. I would grow to a larger size than I am than if
you were castrated.
Yeah, which is a weird thing. I thought testosterone would make you bigger, but people who
So you would grow larger?
I would grow larger. Which was a really bizarre fact. And I just...
There's a lot of information that I've taken in the past like hour.
This
is such an educational stream.
I was thinking, you know, if you wanted to become the perfect warrior, like the
you would get castrated.
You would wait until after puberty, like maybe not all the way because you still want to grow, so you grow larger, and you get castrated. Then you're like a Puritan sex-wise. You're like, I don't want to have sex, only war, and then you're also bigger, which I think is just an upside. Although you might be weaker in your muscles, but.
So our advice, just to you know, sum up what we've learned so far, be gay.
Are you wrapping up the stream, by the way?
I wasn't, but I mean, it's just to sum up.
You can if you want to.
Be gay and get castrated. Sorry?
You can wrap up the stream if you want to watch Mutants tonight.
We can watch Mutants. Anytime. We can watch Mutants anytime. Unless you want to wrap up.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
We've pretty much pushed Mutants past that. You would have to stay up a little bit too late, perhaps.
Yeah. That's right.
I can't just walk past my window. Do you want to run it till midnight then, and then wrap up?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll go our separate ways, and you can get a good night's rest before.
Go our separate ways.
Well, you want to get 8 hours rest, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Which you
I
won't
love
get.
getting my full 8 hours sleep.
Well, oh, okay. What's something you really resent paying for, Haley?
My $100 Uber yesterday.
Where from?
From Chapel Street.
From Chapel. God damn.
To Mentone. That was fucked. That was actually... Don't go coming.
Or I was gonna give you a lift.
You would have come and given me a lift.
Yeah, on a bike. You would have to do that weird like bike sit thing on the back or on the handlebars.
You've got me and Sarah just like grab on
no,
like
it's both of you.
Oh, it's not Sarah.
No, it's just because I legitimately cannot ride. I would struggle with one other person on the bike. Although I know how to skateboard better than I know how to ride a bike, so...
Oh, see, a skateboard would be fine. We'd just, like, all cling on to you.
Yeah. We could hug. That's not a weird thing.
Oh, that's not... Yeah. Homies hug.
Hey, life advice today? Hug your homies.
Oh, hug your homies, be gay. Castrate yourselves. Or maybe not yourselves, ask a friend.
Always ask a friend to
Anyway, moving on.
What do you think a world populated full of your clones would be like?
Oh, that would fucking suck.
Do you think you could stand yourself?
No.
I don't think I'd be able to stand myself.
I think we would die. We would die out.
Well, yeah, genetic wise.
Well, I'm like weak as piss, so like.
Oh, okay.
One thing would just kill me and just like wipe out an entire world population.
Well, that's just genetics. You want that.
That's just natural selection.
No, you want that big genetic pool, so you can have like, if one thing takes someone out, old Billy over there, well, he's got 2 legs instead of 1.
So you get fucking natural selection and get him out of there.
Although, to be fair, you know those people who are like, yo, natural selection, it's just the way humans are meant to be. I was also looking at disability in sort of like early history, which natural selection has not been a thing forever. Hey, yo, Sammy, welcome to the chat.
Hey, Sammy. Do you need advice on anything?
Yeah, do you need advice?
We're freely giving shitty advice.
For free. You don't even have to pay.
Yeah, we won't even charge you this time around.
Next time? It
Maybe.
might be. Depends how good our advice is. If you win money from your advice, legally, we deserve
entitled
half of it. I will be kind, half of it.
Well, yeah, we'll let you keep half. I don't think Sammy.
Oh.
Oh, is that your knee behind your shoulder?
I think that's in front of her shoulder. The red thing is her knee.
That's my knee.
Or the...
But thank you. I love that question. That was an easy question to answer.
Life advice? That is not her knee behind her shoulder. And that's your one free one.
Yes. Wasted your question.
Do you think aliens exist, Haley?
I actually do.
What do you think?
From my astronomy units, I'm like.
What do you think they look like?
Oh. The green alien things that we stereotypically.
The one with like the really fat heads.
The really fucking big head.
Yeah.
And like the massive black eyes that just stare into your soul.
Do you know what is an alien?
What? Do I know what is alien?
What is alien? There's a theory that octopuses are actually of alien, I don't know what the word is, but they...
Origin?
Yeah, they don't share genetics with a lot of other creatures, which leads... There was a theory that some germs that were on an asteroid helped create, like, just them. Like, they have some DNA which is like, ooh, spooky.
Hey, people.
Sammy usually sits lotus style, is sitting crisscross with both feet on your lap. Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, mate, I'm not.
I'll try. Like, no, I can do it with feet on.
Oh, you? Oh, that's alright, I got it.
Are your feet on top?
Oh, you have to do like
that bendy thing where like you put the feet.
Yeah. Oh no, fuck no, I'm not.
Yeah, I can't even get.
You can't even like sit.
Well, I've got armrests that are in the way, so like I can't move my legs down.
Xander, you have another question.
What is it?
What is your moon sign? Or your ascending sign?
Hey,
You're
stream.
right. What is your moon sign?
I'm trying to be kind to Elle. So I'm gonna do something nice for her. No one else use this against me. If you use this against me, I will hunt you down personally and, I don't know, cut your Achilles. But I'm trying to be nice to Elle. What is my star sign? Okay, we're getting... Which one? Except... how do I...
What's your big six? Like, let's just
yeah, no,
down. Let's get the full scope.
What website do I go to? What should I look up?
Just go literally any
What's
website will tell you everything you need to know.
Big six. Okay. This is astrology, by the way, guys.
In case you didn't, spoilers for anyone that doesn't know what astrology is.
Free birth chart. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, jeez. I just flashed all my information to stream for a second there. Date of birth. Okay. That was a bit risky. Where's my time?
Yeah.
I was born at 1 AM, I think. I don't know exact, so I'm gonna say 105 because I don't want to.
See, July 14th.
I know.
Date of birth. You are. You haven't been born yet. Punk.
Can I say Melbourne and that's good enough? Melbourne, Vic, Australia. I don't want an email address. They don't want... Okay. As I just flash my information to everyone, I'm so sorry, please don't look.
Wait, you gotta change your date of birth.
Why?
Because you've done 2022.
Thank you. Did Elle actually catch that? Was that you?
What?
Was that Elle or you?
Me, no, it was
okay.
me. No, I have the power of sight.
Fuck me.
Elle's just the only one that, like, knows things.
Okay. Talk, Haley. Keep people entertained.
Next question. Anyone from the 6 people watching this, anyone need any advice? It may not be good.
Fuck me. Give me this.
It won't be good.
Hey, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh no, I'm including you. I'm shooting us in the foot.
Okay, well I'll cop that.
That's fine.
Okay, this is...
So, okay, I'm gonna tell a story. So, Xander and I went to the movies.
Cool story, Haley. No, that's it.
And there was... okay, Xander and I went to the movies. That's it. Sorry. Dealing with Xander.
How do I read this?
I have a lifetime advice of how to deal with Xander. You don't.
My advice on dealing
Run
with
away.
Xander?
Sorry?
That's not very nice.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm fucking blind. Hold on. Maybe I don't have to. No. Just, don't piss Xander off.
Don't you dare.
Yeah. Beat your ass.
Okay. What are the big 6?
Alright, hold on. Oh, fuck me. You're gonna have to...
There's...
I can't. Alright.
Control.
So, Sun is Cancer. Moon is Aries. Elle is Virgo this time.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, that's bigger.
I still can't see shit. But that
Yeah,
is
give it a sec. It should jump up in a sec. You've got a little bit of latency.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
I see now. Okay, so Moon is Aries.
Yeah.
Mercury, Cancer, Venus. There's no Virgo.
Oh.
There's no Virgo. No Leo.
Trust me that
So
I'm a fucking
let's not
Gemini.
trust Elle.
Did she think I was a Virgo?
She didn't think you were Virgo. She thought you had Virgo and Leo in your big six.
That's tragic.
So
not only did she not hit on the big six, she didn't hit on the bigger one too. However many that is.
The big.
Like all of them, not a Leo.
12. You got a lot of. You do have quite a bit of fire signs in you, just not Leo.
And a lot of Cancer.
It's kind of a
as
mixture
well.
of everything. You got a lot of fire and water. That's very interesting, actually.
They call me the Avatar. Are there any Earth signs in there? Fuck.
No. Oh. You got literally everything except Earth signs in there.
Monty, this is what it means to be alive.
But I don't understand this. Me neither.
It takes a real. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of research today.
Aw, see, this was an educational stream.
It was so educational. I brought up much more.
You told everyone, you educated everyone on your personal information.
Yeah. History of Astrology, Wikipedia. Let's have a look.
I actually have a Udemy course. Oh.
Comes from Babylonian. Honestly, I thought astrology would have deeper roots in Wiccan, in the Wiccan people, who are like the witches, and I don't know exactly where Wiccans come from. I think they've got something to do with the Romani. But yeah. I was really hoping some Wiccan people would come out of this, because then I could talk about the Wiccan people.
Or you could just talk about the Wiccan people.
No, I don't know enough about the Wiccan people. Classical planets and Western alchemy. Whoa. Okay, no, this is too much for my brain. I'll have to read that later. But there's my birthday again.
I think fun questions.
Fun questions?
Let's go back to the fun questions.
Okay.
You do have an interesting chart though. Like that's a lot to digest.
Pretty magical.
Jesus.
No, not quite. But I would say similar
close.
to.
Yeah. On par.
Yeah.
Alright, where are some unusual places you've been?
I saw a really funny video today of the Terminator coming to kill Judas, and Jesus being like, "No, I know he's gonna kill me." I'll send it to you. It's the dumbest video. Anywho, ask the next question.
Send me the link.
I'll send you the link.
What are you currently worried about?
What am I currently worried about? Relationships mostly.
Like
I was on the fence about
romantic or otherwise?
Romantic.
With who?
No one. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
I was like, I should probably like get around to it at some time. Try something out.
Rip all your romantic relationships.
Yeah. Just nothing coming to mind. What are you worried about?
I am worried about going to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Boring.
Boo.
Hate work.
Remember to get those gains, but to shake off those capitalist chains, my friend.
That should be your Badger and Bee opening slogan.
I honestly should have stolen it for Mental Health Roadhog. That little series that I was doing. That
was actually a very good series. I enjoyed that series.
My aunt really liked it. She said very nice.
Your aunt?
Yep. Where are some unusual places you've been, Haley?
Next question. No, I'm kidding. I think that unusual places. What, do you have an answer to this?
Well, I've been a lot of places.
I'm gonna say you've been to a lot more unusual places than I have.
Yeah. We're talking about Australia. I really like the alleyways and stuff. There was an alleyway that smelled of piss, like really strongly, but that's not that unusual. You've just got to walk down. It's the place in Melbourne which has the German bar that Lockie really likes. But
oh yeah.
Hashlau or something.
I thought that would
The
be...
Hofstad
Wait,
bar.
Oh, that could be Hofstad. Yeah.
But I'm really blanking on this question the more I think about it, honestly.
Well, I was gonna say the place that you and Al got stuck that night.
Was
that a weird
true.
place?
That wasn't.
That was weird. What you guys did there was weird.
You're getting called out for all the cop-outs.
I'm sorry, Holly. It's been a long day. I can't even be funny right now.
Oh, we're doing good enough.
I can't even think of anything funny.
You can either get information Haley or funny Haley. We can't have both, so we're choosing funny Haley for now.
Not much is coming out.
Take it, Haley. Just take it. Just accept. Be like, yeah, I'm funny.
I'm funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I think that was a pity laugh. But I was gonna say,
laughing
yeah, were you and
at
Al?
you, not with you. Don't worry.
Most people do.
That's not true. Yeah, you're right. There was a few strange places up there. When there was this dude who pulled over by the side of the road while we were walking. Which, to be fair, we were walking like down a rainy road at 1 AM, and he's like, "Are you guys dying?" Was his question. But
well, you were.
No, we weren't dying. Later,
was that not? Were. Yeah.
But not at that point.
Well, I got a call at 2 AM from you and Al. I think it was like 2 AM.
If this is like... the last you see of us, tell our parents.
Well, you got the cops called on you as well, that same trip.
That was a wild and bumpy trip.
That was a wild time. I wasn't even there, and
I'm going on another hike in like 2 weeks.
Holly, what is this? I feel like Holly is kind of coming at me here.
No, that's Monty.
No, that's both of them.
Yeah. We're all dying, aren't we? Exactly. There's nothing special about that. That's not unusual.
Yeah.
But I've been
We got to hear that story.
Japan?
I think we should all hear that story.
Which one?
Your story of you and Al.
There's two
stories. How did you get lost?
So, I'll explain it from the beginning. It's the most I've ever walked in a day. There was, and I think I came to about 70k at the end, in a 24-hour period. So, it was a bit of an iffy day, but like, let's call it an awake period. It was the most I'd walked.
Yeah, it was a long walk.
That day, I had, we were walking over the Grampians, and we'd walk the distance to one campsite, and over a mountain. It was the longest day. We walked 20k that day. Then Tristan and I, no one in the group wanted to continue the hike. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk up to Tristan and I, who are better hikers than everyone, and Max as well. We're gonna walk up and go to the next campsite, which was the end, get the cars and drive them back. And so we started walking, and that was another like 15k. And we made it most of the way there, and then Tristan hurt his foot, and so he hitchhiked the rest of the way with a lovely lady who was working on koala conservatories while she was fixing up her van, and she was living van life, but her van had broken down and she needed like a part-time job to like tide her over until she could move again. Very cool.
Very cool.
But that was a long time. Then we got the cars, we drove back, we picked up some food at the shops on the way. Everyone was happy that we had food and like more supplies in the cars and they didn't have to walk. The next thing that happened was that, so there was only a few tents about, and we had to organize the tent situation, and Max had fallen asleep already because he got tired, and so he had taken up one tent, and I didn't want to wake him up and like shuffle in next to him. So I was just like, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna make sure, and that way my walk was a walk to avoid people, because I was just gonna sleep outside in the cold. Because I was like, I can do it. I'm a big lad. I can take it. Yeah. And people, if I slept outside in the cold while people were still awake, they'd all be like, "Oh, don't do that."
Well, yes, that's exactly what I would have said.
So Tristan could drive. It was Tristan's car. I just walked with as a safety buddy.
Because you would take all those people down.
So I started going on another walk, just like a little one down the road and back. And I was like, I want to be brave. It's nighttime. I shouldn't be afraid of the dark. It's a bit irrational. There's not that many things around that would actually kill me. So I should walk a bit further. And Alistair was like, I'll come with you. And so we walked for a bit, and then we were going to stop the walk. And we saw a sign that said 10k to waterfalls. And we're like, 10k? We could do that. We walked 10k, and then it's like it's 10k to the turnoff, to the trail to the waterfalls. So Al goes, okay, it's 3 more k into the waterfalls. I think it was 5, but it was another distance into the waterfalls. I'm like, okay. We walk to the waterfalls, and Al gets excited. He's like, you know what? We should bushwhack.
Mm-hmm.
So we bushwhack a little bit, and we head off into the bush, and then we head back out of the bush. We climb over some hills and stuff, like proper climb hand over foot. And then we come back down, and it's not raining yet. It's sort of raining on and off, but spitting lightly. And then we walk out. We walk back the 5k to the turn off to the waterfalls. And then we see another sign that says 15k to the city, to the town. It's not a city.
Yeah.
It's a tiny town.
Yeah.
It's about a street long town.
Yeah.
And we're like, it'd be great to see the town at night. We'll do that as well. And it starts to like really. By the way, at this point, I'm wearing.
Yeah. What time? Like, okay. Hey, what time is it? Like at this point.
It's like 1 a.m. by this point. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
And
you were wearing?
I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and some loose pants. And Al was wearing, and we didn't have any of our gear, by the way. We'd left all that behind at the campsite because we weren't planning on going nearly this far. And Al was wearing a loose top and some shorts and thongs. And we didn't bring any water or anything. And Al's a mongrel, okay? So if Alistair ever comes on this stream, I'm just bagging him right now. Al was thirsty, and so like an animal, he got he was quite parched. He wasn't like dead parched, but he was like, ow, this is hurting parched. He got down on the road and drank water from the road. Just like straight up. He was like, it's probably not that bad. It's just been raining and I'm really thirsty. And then we walked the rest of the way into town. And we're in town. And by this point, we're like, shit, it's late. And we've walked like 40k to get here. I don't know. We've walked I keep jumping the numbers. We've walked a fucking long way to get here.
You've walked, yeah.
Oh my god. And okay. Let me. So we walk into town a bit further. Where like we've got 2 options. We can either try and stay here in the town overnight and wait until morning, and then someone will come and pick us up, or we can walk back. And so we walk a little bit of the way back to the indigenous, what is it? It's the Indigenous Cultural Center, which is also like the sort of base camp for the hike. So it makes sense that we're there. We're not just hanging out at the Indigenous Cultural Center for no reason.
And this is when you call me.
So we're calling Haley. And let me tell you,
2 a.m.
The moths at this point are horrible. There are these huge fucking moths. Like, I'm not exaggerating with the size of my hand. That would maybe a little bit smaller body, but the wingspan is about that. They would like fly at the camera and the light. So whoever was holding the phone or had a head torch on would literally have a moth like just kamikazing straight for them. And Alistair, at this point, he needed to shit. So to cut a long story short, Alistair squatted over a bin, grabbed a few leaves, and shit in a bin. And we're fairly certain that there is some footage at the Indigenous Cultural Center of the Grampians of a shadowy figure in the night leaning over the bin and shitting in it. I'm sure it's not the first time they've had it, but Alistair has marked his territory in that bin. And we're walking back at this point. So we finish up our call with Haley. We have a bit of a rest, Alistair has like a half nap on the ground where he doesn't really nap, but he closes his eyes. And we're walking a little bit further, and let me tell you, it is hell to walk. So I actually had no control but to walk like this because my limbs were hurting so much that to like hold my hands in front of me was too much weight forward that I had to like walk like an old man, and I was like, oh my god, I understand why old men walk that way. It's because of this. And we had to take stops on the road, like our bodies were giving out. We were considering like huddling up for warmth. Like, we didn't think we would die, but we thought it could have been a shit time of it. We were considering huddling up for warmth on the side of the road and just like waiting until morning again, because surely someone will drive past in the morning and come pick us up once they figure out we're missing. And like, we have to take stops on the road. So what we do is Alistair takes his thongs off because his feet are sore from the thongs. So he's walking barefoot. We put his thongs down on the road and we each kneel on them, and like hands, like we're so tired we can't stand. So we're like we're on all fours. We're on hands and knees, just having to take a break because there is nothing left in our bodies. And then we started walking at about 9 p.m.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m. we get back to the campsite, drenched, because all this while, let me remind you, it's been raining. So, and we saw plenty of like kangaroo and deer, and that was very cool. And some of the night wildlife. We were actually a little bit worried about the kangaroo because we were like, if a kangaroo comes to like get us now, we're fucked. Like, what am I gonna do if a kangaroo comes and attacks? Luckily they live in the town, so like they're pretty familiar with people. But yeah, so my camping stuff is still in Max's tent, and I don't want to wake Max and Tristan now, who's in the tent with him. So what I do is I lie on the cold ground. No, Holly, they were all asleep, and the reception out there is horrible. So I don't think they had reception.
I'm actually with you.
I don't think they they didn't have reception at the campsite, and Haley was the only one with reception at home.
Xander thought it would be good to call me,
well, we didn't
the
want to
one
worry.
person that wasn't there on the trip.
We didn't want to worry our parents or anything, so we're not going to call any of them. We didn't think we were going to die. It was a fun time.
It was a fun call for it was cool to see the moths. I had a good time.
And then the story ends with me getting about half an hour nap in the morning. In the very much the cold of the tent, because there's water in Alistair's tent, and he has his sleeping bag, and I'm sitting there just shivering like this. And in much looser clothes than this. And then waking up, having to pack up our tents, get in the car, and then I think we went on a day walk that day, and then I didn't sleep that night again either, because I was just too out of it to sleep. Then the next day when we were meant to go for dinner, I was like, I'm just too tired. I'm just gonna lie on this bed, and then I just phased out. I closed my eyes for a second, I opened them, and everyone was in different positions, and I was like, what just happened? And that's the end of that story.
Believe it or not, that wasn't even the time on the trip that Xander got the cops called on him.
Haley was tempted.
I was gonna call the pill. Yeah, I was gonna call the cops, actually. Because I was very about you.
So
I wasn't laughing like I am now. Like, I was actually very stressed about
the story about the cops is far simpler. So, Max and I are walking ahead of the group. The group is behind. They're like, oh, do the turnoff over there. We walk up this turnoff, we climb a mountain. I'm like, oh my god, my legs are fucking giving out on me at this point. Like, I had a problem with my knee so I hiked the overland track in Tasmania, and while hiking the overland track, I busted my knee a little bit. And there's no medical help on the overland track, so it's just like, walk it out, buddy, you'll be fine. So it probably exists. If I had gotten, like, let it rest instantly, I might have had a better time with it. But I walked it on more so, and now my knee is a bit bum. We were climbing up a mountain, lots of steps. I had to stop a couple of times, and then we get to the top of the mountain, and we get a call. Apparently what had happened down the bottom is that they were holding the map the wrong way, sent us off down some fucking turn-off up a mountain, and we had to climb the different mountain over. This is the day before the longest walk I've ever done, by the way. So we climbed the wrong mountain. Then we got a call, and I was like, oh, what's this? Pick it up. It's like the police department. They're like, hi, are you Xander von Stiegler? I'm like, yes. They're like, oh, you're a missing person. It's like, not missing, I'm right here. They're like, oh, okay. Can we get your phone number to confirm? And I thought this was a scam or something, because I was like, who the fuck wants my phone number? But I was like, sure. If it is the police, I don't particularly care.
The police were just like, you know, wanted you to... Sneaky link.
Well, essentially that's the end of the story. We confirmed with the police that we weren't missing people. One of my other friends had gotten super stressed out and had called the cops that we were a missing person. We came down the mountain and we climbed the other mountain. And then...
That was actually just a traumatic trip.
It was a really fun trip. No, I had... Trauma is just fun in my eyes. A bit of trauma never did me wrong. Not saying for others, maybe not so much fun, but for me. But that was my hiking trip. And I'm going hiking again with my mum in 2 weeks' time.
Where?
From the 9th, I think, or the 10th, until like the 13th.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but it's a hike somewhere. There'll be a trail. I'll follow it. I'll walk along. Oh, we're hiking along a beach, I think, somewhere.
Well, don't bloody go walk in the middle of the night. Actually, in all fairness, we've had plenty of walks in the middle of the night. Just don't go fucking hiking in the middle.
And my mum is... My parents... My parents have more control over it. They're like, don't go walking during night, you'll get murdered. I'm like, well...
Well, we haven't been murdered yet.
Exactly. And I've tried to go to spots to be like, am I gonna get murdered here? No. Okay. I have tried to go through some shady alleyways and stuff. Some empty parks. About the city. Nothing.
You've taken me to those empty parks.
No,
were you trying to get us both murdered?
Different ones.
Which parks are you talking about?
Up near, what's the club we sometimes go to? Yayas.
Yayas?
Yeah. Up near that way.
I love Yayas. Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Oh, no.
Well, that was your answer to what are you worried about?
What movies can you watch over and over again without ever getting tired of them?
Basically any Marvel movie ever, I will watch for a million years and just never get sick of.
I've actually got an interesting answer to this question as well.
Mm-hmm.
In my childhood, there was a movie that I really enjoyed called... It's not The Land Before Time. Dinotopia.
The dinosaur...
Dinotopia.
The dinosaur one?
Dinotopia. It's a dinosaur one, but it's not the one with Littlefoot. It's not animated. It is a little bit animated, but it's mostly live action. It's got the guy from Prison Break in it. I think... Okay. Has it got the guy from... Okay, let me look up Dinotopia. Dinotopia. But that movie, baller. I loved it.
Dinotopia movie?
I think it might be... It's got Wentworth Miller.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dinotopia cast. David Thewlis. Eric Von. No, these people aren't many people. Oh no, Colin.
Oh, I know what movie we could watch over and over again and not get sick of.
Is it Trolls 2?
It is Trolls 2! Trolls Tour. Trolls 2, sorry, the World Tour.
Yeah.
Was a phenomenal movie.
Land Before Time is pretty lit, but Dinotopia. Trolls World Tour was actually okay.
It was out of all the children's movies that we've seen this year, Trolls World Tour took the cake.
I really did. What's our next movie that we're gonna go see is Venom.
Yeah.
Does Elle want to come? No, actually. If she's into Venom, it might be fun.
I will. Well, she's into horror.
Venom is pretty horrific, especially with carnage and everything. Although I have seen a lot of pretty raunchy stuff between Eddie and Venom.
Raunchy in what way?
Like,
what are you searching up?
No, on my Instagram feed, because I follow artists, and they're drawing these like pictures of like
artists.
Yeah, they're artists. Thank you.
You did not get a response, so I'm gonna take that as a no.
Hey.
Oh, she said yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But whatever's comfy. But yeah, Dinotopia is my answer to that question. What movie I could watch?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
I'm gonna say Trolls World Tour. No.
Okay.
What's that one?
Let's look.
Kill Bill was also amazing.
Disney
I would watch Kill Bill again.
Plus. I've had enough time. We can watch Kill Bill Part 2 when you're ready now.
Thank you! Oh my god.
I'm just gonna do a quick search if Dinotopia is on here. If I can spell it. Dino. No, Dinotopia is not on here. Did we watch Dinosaur, by the way?
Which one?
The Disney movie about dinosaurs that no one speaks in.
No, we got to approximately A. We got halfway through A, Xander.
No, I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Monty, you have a surprisingly eclectic taste. And I really enjoy it. I like that movie as well. But I never would have picked you for liking that movie that much. That's really cool. Yeah, what's up, Monty? I'll answer your question as soon as you put it in chat. And Holly... No, you didn't have a question for me. Oh, cool sunglasses. Nice. Okay.
We got to like halfway through A, so we did not watch.
No, I thought we might have watched it just on random.
No. I think we got through A. Alright, what's the next one?
If you could switch two movie characters, what switch would lead to the most inappropriate movies? Oh god.
Have you got an answer to this? This might be a question I have to cop out of. This is a funny question that I can't think of a funny answer for.
Well, I was thinking it would be funny if you mixed what's the Lannisters?
Game of Thrones.
No, but what's the brother and sister called?
Jamie and Cersei. Yeah.
If you mixed like Jamie Lannister with like I don't know, just like any other brother-sister relationship that's meant to be wholesome. Like if you put Jamie Lannister in Bridge to Terabithia or something. Terabithia?
Terabithia? That would be funny.
You have copped out of all the questions, Haley. Answer this one.
Oh, who said it?
Monty said it.
Monty. Haven't I answered most of them?
You've definitely had a large amount of cop-outs, but you have answered most of them. And you don't need to be funny, Haley. Just sort of throw something out there.
Answer though. I don't know.
Cook your spaghetti, throw it at a wall, see what sticks. Sometimes comedy, it's just about being abstract.
Nah, surely Ice Cube and Jamie Lannister. I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, what was the question?
It was if you could swap two movie characters, which would lead
to the most... For some reason, Space Jam is coming to mind.
I think if you put Sylvester Stallone in any movie that he's not meant to be in, have you heard him talk?
Danny DeVito in Space Jam, taking over. Danny DeVito, I've been inspired.
Taking over. What's LeBron James's role.
LeBron James's role.
That is good. Just the littlest dude on the court. Aww. Space Jam actually has inspired the next comic that I'm making. The character from my comic is a Russian spy who had to pick a name that was American. So they chose Wayne Knight as the dude who plays the guy who gets flattened in Space Jam. Do you know Wayne Knight?
I don't know. Wayne
Have
Knight.
you seen Jurassic Park?
I have not.
Okay. Those Space Jam and Jurassic Park are the only ones that I really got for Wayne Knight.
I have a viewer question.
Yeah?
What is the most disturbing movie you've ever seen?
I don't know, I phase a lot of memories out of my head if they're too, like, bad. Just be like, nah, I don't need to remember that. Like, when I was watching the Wheel of Time stuff, the trailer for that, I remember reading the books. I remember being pretty fucked up about, like, the aspects of, like, slavery and bondage that are in those books as I read them as a child, like, quite a young child. Just,
Have we discussed this?
I think I might have mentioned it before, briefly. But I don't think we've had a big discussion about it. Yeah, why haven't you seen Jurassic Park, Haley?
Oh, did someone ask that?
Yeah. What the
I know,
fuck?
like, legit, I am not cultured, even slightly.
What were we talking about before that? Yeah, but, like, so the Wheel of Time, for books, that got me the most fucked up. I think that has probably caused the most issues throughout my life consistently that, like, molded me as a person. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh, that was pretty messed up that I was reading that. And I think it's good that I was reading that to, like, learn about it as quick as I could and sort of develop myself around that.
But it, like, traumatized you.
But it did, I think.
To answer Elle's question, because she just got shitty with me that I just called a reviewer, I think the trailer for the Human Centipede was enough to, like, actually
Did you
get
watch
me really
that?
fucked up.
Oh my god, actually. Do you want to know the most...
That was fucked.
I saw some of the movie called The Walrus.
Oh
Do you know
my
it?
god, I saw that on TikTok.
It's a
There's
movie...
snippets of it.
For chat, it's a movie about a rich dude who purchases a person and slowly through plastic surgery changes them into a walrus. And that's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. There's a horror movie called Horus Girl, but I'm happy to have not ever seen that horror movie. It's pretty much the same plot as The Walrus. A girl changes herself into a horse. Oh my god, and there was another movie about, I don't remember what this was, but it was about slavery and black people in America, but it was done in a really abstract way. And so there was this rich dude pandering a drug to everyone that would make a new slave class by making them technically not human, by turning them into horse people, which were really messed up looking horse people. And they were like in chains and crying in the showers, like these stone showers with plastic curtains, as these horse people were being developed, which were just random homeless people that this rich dude was grabbing, or like the force that the rich dude had was grabbing. But yeah, his goal was to create a new slave class by making them not human, which was messed up. It was a comment on like the genealogy stuff that was practiced. There's a different word.
Fucked.
Well, it's what we did, and it's what we still do. When we're like, you know, they're not as good at us, the shape of their skulls sort of thing. Sorry, I really jumped the gun on that question. I had a lot of stuff to say.
Girl's actually fucked. That prompted a lot of fun conversation.
One time, when I was really young, like really, really young this time, I went out during the night to see what my dad was up to. And he had the DVD of Aliens in the CD player.
In the CD player?
In the CD player. So it was on the title screen. And you know when the title screen loops? there was an alien jump scare that jumped at the screen. So here I was standing in a room wondering where my dad was. The thing looped and then boom. And then I think my dad took me out for food because he was like, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Basically, you were really traumatized in your childhood for like years.
Did you have any more scary movies that come to mind?
Well, I don't really watch any scary movies. But apparently the Antichrist.
You saw the Antichrist?
Oh, but apparently the Antichrist is a bit fucked up.
Cool. I would presume it's from its gore, if I had a guess.
Potentially. I have not seen the movie. Cats was also fucked. I saw the first 10 minutes of Cats and I was actually scared. We had to turn it off.
We haven't watched Cats yet. Oh my god.
We have not watched Cats yet.
Elk can join
the
me on
person
that
that I was
as
watching
well.
it with, I had to cut. Fuck.
Cats is wild, and just for a slight moment of like understanding
Spoilers
of how
for anyone
wild
who
it is.
hasn't watched Cats.
Small spoiler, don't worry. Rebel Wilson takes off her skin and then eats children. That's a scene that happens. That's not hyperbolized or anything. Rebel Wilson, you think she's got skin on. She unzips, takes her skin off. So it's not her skin technically, it's clothes or something, but she unzips it, takes it off, and then eats children. Dressed up as little bugs.
I couldn't. I'm sorry, Holly. I could not get through 15 minutes of Cats. I got scared and we had to turn it off.
Holly and I went to see Cats in the theater together, I think.
Did you actually?
I think it was Holly and I. Maybe it was someone else. I think it was you, Holly. But essentially, we were watching Cats and someone cheered when it ended. There was like some poor kid who was like, this was a totally like genuine reaction. He saw the credits roll. He went, oh, yes! And the audience got more of a kick out of that than they did the rest of the movie.
Like, imagine paying like $20 to sit there and watch Cats for 3 hours.
I would pay it again, honestly. It was an excellent time.
We will watch Cats. I will force myself through it. I can't.
Speaking of
funny.
cats, what animal would be the cutest if scaled down to the size of a cat?
Is that a fun question?
That's a fun question.
Or is that just...
That's number 17 on the fun question list.
Velociraptor.
Really? You think that would be the cutest as a cat size?
Yeah, fly around your room, like...
What? Did you just say it would fly around your room? Do you know what a velociraptor
That is a velociraptor, isn't it?
Do you mean a pterodactyl?
Maybe pterodactyl.
The velociraptor is the one with the...
I don't know. They're the little running ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Actually, but it could still run.
You haven't seen Jurassic Park. This makes sense.
I haven't. But no, pterodactyl. I'm thinking about pterodactyl.
Yeah, the one with wings.
But I'd also want a velociraptor. I'd like either.
Did you just say I would like eat her?
Either.
Oh.
Technically, it would be a small cat.
What do you think of Egyptian cats? Like the skinless ones?
Oh, the skinless ones.
I don't think that... What are they called? They're not Egyptian.
Fearless ones.
Fearless ones. I love my dinosaur facts. Don't even get around me with dinosaurs. I'll hit you up with some dinosaur facts if you want, but later. Yeah, what do you think of the furless cats?
The skinless cats.
Because that feels like the same level of energy as pterodactyly. I like to say pterodactyly, but just so everyone knows, I'm not a noob. It's a joke.
Unlike me, apparently.
What's...
They're actually your friends.
I feel like the pterodactyly is the same energy as a furless cat.
I feel like Holly was a fan of the Sphinx cat.
Sphinx cat,
Correct
thank
me.
you. Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Holly.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Simran was a big...
Simran, I think Holly and Simran both loved the Sphinx cats from what I remember.
What about you?
I love them. I think they look like little like nutsacks.
They've grown on me, honestly. I did not like them when I first learnt about them. It was a...
Yeah, those cats are cute, yeah.
Oh no, that's naughty. They've grown on me. I think they're cute now. But I think
they're kind of sweet. They're funny. Except they're fucking high maintenance.
Animal that would be cutest if scaled down to the size of a cat? Giant Chinese salamanders. So, you know what a salamander looks like?
Yeah.
So imagine if you stepped on it and made it really big. That's a giant Chinese salamander. But then really small, but still really like flat and squished on. I think that would look really cute. What
about axolotls?
No, axolotls are too like formed, whereas this is flat. It's like you stepped on an axolotl and it still lived.
No, like I'm saying axolotls. In cat size.
They're already...
That'd be fucking terrible. No, like big axolotls.
So you're... Wow, I didn't think about that. What about going bigger?
Big.
That's pretty smart.
Like
so
fucking giant...
Praying mantis.
Ants. What?
Praying mantis is better than an ant. Moth?
Oh, no.
Moth would be acceptable. The size of a cat. I think at that point...
Thinking about the fucking moths at the bloody...
They weren't the size of a cat, and there was so many of them. Butterfly.
You want to make them bigger?
Butterfly.
Butterflies would be fun. It'd be like big pterodactyls.
Okay, I'm gonna look up giant Chinese salamander for everyone, and you're gonna answer the question. Do you have another question, or...
What was the question?
Or does Elle have another question, or...
Oh, well, she did say that it was the gore from Willem Dafoe.
Cool. From Willem Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe is in it, apparently.
Willem Dafoe is the Antichrist?
Is Willem...
He is
that makes
wild.
Sense. Yeah,
okay.
any viewer questions? Anyone got anything they want to say? I'm so mathesized.
Would you like another question?
Would I like another question?
If you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, what criminal charge would you be immune to? So it's a permanent get out of jail free of one criminal charge.
Stealing. You'd be like set for life. You'd be able to like fucking go into your banks, get your cash, you're set.
That's little leagues right there.
Okay. Are you gonna say cannibalism?
It's not a crime. As far as I'm concerned. I'm not Googling.
As far as you're concerned?
It might be a crime. I don't know, actually.
But the woman is the Antichrist.
Insider trading. I'd have to get inside somewhere to do the insider trading, but then I would make stacks. Actually, insider trading is there's already people who are immune to insider trading. Elon.
I really thought it was going to be like killing people. For you.
Hey, I thought about it and then I thought, time to be more kosher.
Weren't we talking about who would make a better serial killer?
Yeah, I think I would make the best serial killer.
It's probably true. You'd be the most like, you know. What am I looking for?
This is the giant Chinese salamander, everyone.
Oh, I'm here for someone's like, someone wanted advice.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm here for some advice.
Iteration.
We're gonna give advice. We're gonna
please,
give advice.
Please, anything. What do you want advice on?
Hi, Elle. Elle just typed in chat.
Is that Elle?
I think. Well, they said I've been asking so many questions and you keep ignoring me, and that's the first time they've chatted in chat. It's telling me right there. We're here for advice. We can offer you...
Oh, Elle! Oh, that is Elle. That's definitely Elle.
Helvete. Is that a Swedish pun? Is that a Swedish pun? That's so smart if that's a Swedish pun. That's her middle name?
That is her middle name.
That's still pretty cool. So, okay. We're here for advice. Tell us iteration 65. Tell us what you want advice about.
Sorry,
and
Elle.
we'll give it to you. I thought
Yes,
your name
please.
was fun. Let me just look up sweet.
Giant salamanders should not be allowed. What did you want to ask? How do I answer your questions? Jesus.
Yeah, I thought Head Vecte
Normal.
was your name. And I thought that was a pun. Okay.
No.
Type your questions in chat. I'm more reliable.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that's true. Did you make an account?
Iterations. If you're taking some time to type out your question, don't worry about it. You know, as soon as you send it, we'll jump right on it. But I'm gonna jump on to the next question.
Still iteration 65 wanted some advice and then just fucked off. So like,
Okay.
we're here.
They might still be there. It might be
advice.
taking them time to write out. They've got latency to deal with and to think about
Oh
it.
my god, I'm maybe. Funny.
Okay. In the past, people were buried with their items they would need in the afterlife. What would you want to be buried with so you could use it in the afterlife?
For a shake.
I'd go along the same
I'll
lines.
be bored in the afterlife.
Yeah, I'd bring
Would
the
you actually?
Cintiq. No, I'd bring the Cintiq so I could just keep on drawing.
Maybe I bring my Switch.
That is a
So I can
big...
play Odyssey in my
Yeah.
afterlife.
Exactly, Monty. The big brain move is being buried with a modem and a PC. Sorry, what is that, Holly? I just saw in the chat giant salamanders should not be allowed to exist. What? Did you think they were ugly? Sorry, you like Sphinx cats. Your opinion gets removed.
Hey?
Hey, look. It's the little things in life.
What?
Elle just wants a Slurpee.
Yep.
Just one.
I'll buy you a Slurpee. I'll buy a Slurpee now.
We can go out for
You don't need to wait till the
Slurpees
afterlife.
when we go see Venom. I don't think there's a place that serves Slurpees anywhere near Venom, but
Okay. A whole Slurpee machine.
see now
might be a little bit.
that's scope.
That's thinking. That's thinking
planning for
outside
the
the box.
future.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll fight you, Holly. You will not speak down about the giant Chinese salamander.
Holly will fucking destroy you.
But I reckon I've got okay. Holly has the strength and well, the strength again advantage. I have the height advantage.
You have told me how many times, like,
No,
you're like,
no.
Holly's built. Holly's built.
Holly came here to fight.
And then
Holly came here to fight.
then-
I'll fight. I just put a hand on her forehead, keep her at like the distance would be like a cartoon, you know. Grrr. She won't be able to touch me.
the fact that Holly has gone dead silent should scare you.
She's in her car right now.
She knows where you live.
She does actually now.
$1 from no, literally funny.
But that's the thing about the Chinese salamander. You know where I learned about Chinese salamanders? River Monsters, that one show. Because they'll mess you up. I actually think the reason that I learned about them from memory was because they were getting messed up from radiation and giving some birth to some weird river monsters that people were mistaking for other like mythical creatures. But anywho. What's the last picture in your phone, Haley? You can always pretend... Oh, actually, I do have a nice picture. That's the last picture I took. You gotta hold it up
I have
to
a
the
good
screen.
one. I have a good one too.
Okay. You gonna hold your...
That is a set of Moulin Rouge.
Oh, that's very pretty.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
god.
beautiful.
It was amazing. It was amazing. That is my last photo.
Do you believe in the
What's
Loch
yours?
Ness? I'm skeptical about it being a plesiosaur. There's a theory, so the Loch Ness has been described a lot of the times as an upturned boat. the sort of the story about it having that big sort of long neck came after the accounts of it. And there was a River Monsters episode on it actually, where they theorized that the Loch Ness might actually be a Greenland shark. But some of the Loch Ness theories are crazy. I love them. There was a lovely couple who wanted to like get in on the Loch Ness sightings, and so they claimed that they were driving past the Loch Ness, and they saw they like had to stop on the road as the Loch Ness crossed the road, which was just like that was their Loch Ness theory. Okay, my photo. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. This is a dog I saw sitting on a... Is it in focus?
Yeah.
That's a dog I saw sitting on a park bench the other day. And I thought
That
he was
is
very
very
picturesque.
cute.
And I'm going to draw him later. Is it going to be out of focus? It is. Okay. Cool.
That
Focus.
is very, very cute.
Okay, apparently I'm just going to be out of focus.
Ooh. Can you turn your camera on?
I actually can. That's a good point, since I'm not running it on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just me.
Cool. And we're back.
Which celebrity do you think is the most down to earth? Ben, what do you think?
What's a
Ooh,
conspiracy theory
Ooh.
you actually believe could be real? A lot of the stuff about what the American government get up to, I think there was a lot of era. Because yeah, at a certain point it's no longer a conspiracy theory, because at a certain point they just release documents and they're like, yeah, that was us. We were wacky back then.
I feel like everything
MK
with
Ultra
aliens.
project. The MK Ultra project was when they put people on LSD to test the effects of it, to see if they could like control people through it. And it was theorized that the Unabomber was one of those people that they did it to. But the Unabomber I just love a little bit. Like,
I know. You have a thing for the Unabomber.
Oh, the eel conspiracy. I don't know what it is about, but I know there is a conspiracy because we've never seen an eel have sex.
You've literally said that to me. You keep mentioning that to me, that eels kind of have to... Whoa. Oh my god.
What's the theory? Can you link us something to it that we can look at, or type it out if you've got the stamina? But yeah, if anyone else has some conspiracy theories in the chat, let us know.
Nothing.
Do you have what alien conspiracy theory do you think could be real?
Like, I don't know many conspiracy theories, but
sec.
like
The Bermuda Triangle.
What's the triangle?
It's the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Fucking triangle.
Yeah, it's with a B. It's Bermuda.
Yeah, Bermuda.
Yeah, what conspiracy theory do you believe?
I don't know. I don't know many conspiracy theories. But basically anything that's linked to aliens that I learned in astronomy, I'm like, could be right.
Do you think that we've had contact with aliens? Do you think we
Probably,
could have had
I don't know.
contact with
I reckon we
aliens?
probably could have, and like some fucking government's like not revealing that one to the world.
Well, there's the secret alien documents that the US have that they revealed. That's like a big deal that they reveal to the president at the beginning of each presidency.
Yeah, I was like something going on.
And which celebrity do I think is most down to earth? Montaigne. Montaigne was the person who either the McElroy brothers.
Hold on. Yeah,
McElroy brothers are the best.
Yes. We know. Do you think aliens are in space or in the ocean?
But Montaigne, I want to say this real quick before I forget it. Montaigne did what's it called? What's the event called where everyone gets together and sings for the different countries?
Eurovision.
Yeah, Eurovision. Montaigne did Eurovision for us this year, and she did the song Technicolor. And now she streams on Twitch, and she no longer wants to be a pop star, because capitalism forces us towards success, and she doesn't want to have that mindset anymore. She just wants to play around with music. She has enough money to die on now. Nothing's a worry.
Yeah.
Do you think aliens are in space or in the ocean? Well, Elle, if you actually, before you came, I was talking to Haley about how octopus were, there's a theory that octopus are genetically in part alien. Not like a fancy alien of like, some alien was like, damn, that fish looked fine. And then Shape of Water, that poor fish. But yeah, some germs from a meteorite got in the breeding pool, as it were.
I guess the answer is both. I mean, who knows what's in the fucking ocean? Like, it's octopuses.
Montaigne did the theme song for the McElroy Brothers, which is why I learned that she was in Eurovision. And she has really cool hair. Octopuses are a little bit scary, except they're not, because they die super quickly.
Yeah, you think mermaids?
Like, octopuses will just... Mermaids do exist, and they're called dugongs, and they're beautiful.
You think dugongs are mermaids?
Yeah, dugongs were mistaken for mermaids.
They're sea cows.
But the fact that they were mistaken for mermaids is a legit thing. That's part of their mythos.
I did not know that. But we're talking about like the human with like the tail.
But the question is, how do they fuck?
Well, how do eels fuck?
We don't know. That's a good point. Do you think? Well, there's a theory that eels like clone themselves.
Are you calling them cows?
Haley, please.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Wait, which one? Me? God bless. God bless.
I'm not religious. But what were we talking about?
Dugongs.
So there's a theory that eels clone themselves.
Eels.
Therefore, maybe mermaids clone themselves as well. And maybe that's why they died out, you know? A lack of genetic pool. Something comes along, challenges them, and they can't.
I was a scientist. You're just
I'm
feeling everything I've learned from my degree. The animator.
Yeah, we learn a lot of science and animation. You ever heard about
Well, do you know
plantigrade
what?
feet?
No, we did learn like hierarchy, and alpha and beta, and like how to be.
That's true. In my animation class, I've got a teacher called Glenn who has some wild ideas that he loves to just slip in there occasionally. And we're learning about people in arguments. And you're like, you know, when you're in an argument, people generally yell, they get bigger, they sort of get more verbal, and they can move around when they're angrier, like
They stare and make really intense eye contact.
But then he was like, that's how you be alpha. I was like, oh, what's that, Glenn? He was like, yeah, you know how dogs have alphas and betas? And I'm like, well, that's disproven, Glenn. And he's like, well, we have alphas and betas, and I'm an alpha. Okay, Glenn. Good night, Holly. Sleep well. We should probably wrap up soon as well. We've been going for an hour longer than we intended.
Glenn.
No, that's the end of the story about Glenn, but what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
well,
how do mermaids fuck?
Like, yes.
So I've actually looked up this question before, because I was like, there's nowhere on them that like fits. Like fishes have this little slit, the little grippers, and they latch onto each other. Mermaids don't have that. Absolutely fuck Glenn. I hated Glenn. Like
we did not like Glenn.
He was an alright person, and every time I met him I would try to like moralize him. But he would misquote Lord of the Rings and then be like, lol, I've never seen Lord of the Rings. And I was like, Glenn, you're done. You're done, Glenn.
I think I nearly fell asleep in the 1 2-hour class that I sat in with you from Glenn. I actually started like snoring.
Mermaids don't have sexual organs. Well, in the diagrams that we have of them, no sexual organs. I've looked up. There have been some edited diagrams that have sexual organs. And they look really weird, and it just looks Like maybe there's like mermaids and they've just got like their nuts hanging out all the time, but no. I just think it's weird. For that reason, I don't think mermaids are real.
You don't think they clone like they don't? Like
No,
they
I
just
don't
bud from the tail?
Do you think mermaids are real, Haley?
I do not.
Easy answer.
Easy answer.
Have
I'll
you
come up with
seen-
all the questions.
Yeah. Elle, do you think mermaids are real, firstly? Secondly, what's the lighthouse? That sounds like a...
Is this another sadistic movie that you... Oh. I likes all the fucked up movies.
No, that's fun. I dig that.
Accurate.
Yeah, we need
I
to
have
break
not.
down mermaid beauty standards. Mermaids have sexual organs too, guys.
Destigmatized.
Yeah, destigmatize. People always being like, you know, mermaids... I don't know.
Do your, like, movie watching abilities strictly just... Do you limit yourself to William Dafoe? Like, do you only watch movies with William Dafoe on them?
Fair enough.
Serious question.
That he was actually in a video game really recently that was fun. I forget what it was, but it was cool. Yeah, you've watched 2 Willem Dafoe movies now, which is a lot.
It's just a lot. Like, that's too many. No response.
Boy, give her a second.
Well, she's ignoring my text, so...
Give the poor girl a second. She's trying to keep track of 2 chats. Have you seen Platoon?
Immediately.
Immediacy?
Yeah.
What a funny word.
Like...
That's means something in media. It means how quick you can receive the media. Like when you release a book, there's not immediacy to it. You've got to go to the store. You've got to do it. They've got to like publish it and shit like that. Whereas immediacy of YouTube, upload, watch, done, simple. Immediacy. I don't know why I listed that off.
Learnt more than what... Okay, Elle's calling me. Oi. What? Okay. Okay. Huh? I'm a...
What have you done? What have you done? We can still see you. You're not hidden that much. You know there's a feature where you can turn your camera off if you want. Oh, Haley's having a moment, guys. Look, I feel like it's this point that we need to like bring up relationships a little bit, and the hardest thing about relationships is sometimes they're difficult, and sometimes you've got to talk it out and listen to each other, and
I just got hung up on.
issues crop up sometimes, guys. You've got to like, if you want it to keep on going, you've got to deal with it, and you've got to move through with each other.
Whoa.
What?
What did you say? What did I miss?
Oh, I was talking about your relationship problems.
What, my relationship problems?
Yeah. I was saying,
In general?
sometimes relationships have problems and you've just got to like understand that these problems will occur from time to time. You've got to move through them together.
I just got hung up on.
What did you do?
I don't know what I did, but I got called and then I got hung up on.
I feel like you did something.
Oh no.
I feel like there was at least this. Okay.
Oh my days. Oh no. Next question.
Green Goblin. Nice.
For Haley. Thank you, Monty.
Green Goblin
Oh my
coming out
days.
with Green Goblin seems to be coming back around, so if you liked him once, you'll like him again.
He's coming back again.
Do you think okay, next question. Do you think they'll bring back the Spider-Mans?
I
Or do you
really
think it's
hope
just gonna be the villains? I don't think they will. I think the Spider-Mans are busy doing things other than
I
that
will
now.
be so sad if they don't.
I think it's just gonna be the villains, and everyone's gonna be disappointed because scheduling just didn't work out with these people. To be fair, I think some of the villains are actually more famous actors than the Spider-Mans. Like, who was the first one?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. I think he's not up to much these days. It doesn't feel like.
Tobey Maguire doesn't do shit. Like, he did, like, Spider-Man, he did The Great Gatsby, then just like, called it quits, you know? He was like, see yous.
Is Tobey Maguire alive?
Rip Tobey Maguire.
Are you gonna look it up? Because that would be awkward if I'm like, why has he stopped making movies? Where is my content?
He's just dead.
Yeah,
no, apparently he's still alive. He's 46.
Wow.
Me.
That would be a sad, you know, why they're not bringing back the other Spider-Mans?
Because he's fucking old.
Yeah, that would be like, I remember back in my day being Spider-Man. What does he look like now? Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait, no, pull it up. Show the stream.
I'll pull it up on the stream.
Show the stream. What has Tobey Maguire been in recently? I can't tell. Oh, fuck me, I'm
Tobey Maguire now.
Oh my god, he was in The Boss Baby.
Who is he in Boss Baby? That's a movie that we're gonna go see, by the way.
Yes, we will.
Oh, well, here's a picture of him in the Spider-Man suit. Oh, but it's edited. No, he still looks pretty Tobey Maguire-ish. They could bring him in and it would be fine.
It'd be fine. Like, he's not gonna do any stunts.
Oh, he might do. I reckon he'd be fine. He's only 46.
Like, Andrew Garfield would definitely.
They do the whole dance scene from Spider-Man? That would be amazing.
Hmm?
What's with the Spider-Man trailer?
What do you mean, what's wrong with the Spider-Man trailer?
It feels a little bit preppy at times. That's my biggest critique of the Spider-Man trailer. Like, when they... Yeah, it seems like they're bringing the multiverse... Well, they are bringing the multiverse together, so they're bringing all the Spider-Man gens in one movie. When I saw that Zendaya's character and the other character, his best friend, are like fine in the movie and they're just like hanging out and having a good time, I'm like, that's not the moral dilemmas I wanted Spider-Man to face. I wanted Spider-Man to like have to face the consequences of like no one remembering him again, so he could see him at his low point, so he could come back up again.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring it back to what you just said about like what you're talking before about movies where people should just be kicked down more once they're already kicked down.
I think
and
so.
And you're like, I want Spider-Man to suffer more.
I think so we can see it's more of a satisfying arc, seeing him like actually deal with these things rather than being like, oh, everyone doesn't remember me except my best friend and my girlfriend, and we get to go on fun adventures.
Have you seen that thing in the Brazil, like in the international trailer for Spider-Man? And like the fucking lizard's head turns, like it's like punched, but there's nothing there. So everyone thinks that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have been edited out of that fight.
Oh, no, I haven't seen
so
that.
So like apparently like the editing.
That's interesting.
Like it looks like the lizard has been punched. Because there's like his head like with no like with nothing to do it, like nothing to stimulate it, and someone's getting fired because apparently they didn't edit it right, and like the CGI, like Favorite Spider-Man?
Yeah, you shoot first. Mine's simple.
I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but I think that's purely because I love his like the fact that he's interacted with the MCU. Like it's purely his involvement with the MCU, and I think that he looks like Spider-Man. I loved Andrew Garfield though, as well.
I actually didn't like Andrew Garfield. Like he was neutral. I didn't not like him. I just didn't like him. Whereas Tobey, I actually think is my favorite Spider-Man because they are more sticking to the original comic script.
In what way?
Like it quite directly follows the plot of the original comic.
Oh, so you like?
I just like that.
How canon
not particularly. Like if they did that for each of the Spider-Men, it would have been bad. I just like the nostalgia it brings me.
No. Tobey, yeah,
But
I
also
like
the
all of
comedy
them.
of Toby's. The comedy of Toby's was up there. But again, that's just the movie that I liked.
Yeah, the organic spiderweb. Yeah, that is the one thing that was good about. Not the one thing, but that was one good thing about Toby's rendition was that he had like the organic instead of like the fake one that Tom Holland had.
You know anything about the organic spiderweb? It is on the spider that comes out of the cum hole.
I don't think that's what Elle meant.
It's not. It's not cum. It's
I
not
don't
spider
think
cum and web.
cum was.
But in the spider, it comes out of that hole, and there's a lot of memes about people being like, I don't know if I should feel weird about this or not, as they're like covered in web. Anything else about the organic spiderweb?
Or cum?
He would have to be
Apparently.
making so much of it inside of him. I'm not really sure how spiders... I wish I was more familiar with how spiders produce their silk.
Mm.
Like, what is it made out of? How do they do it? Is it their excrement or something?
It's not that. It wouldn't be their shit. Like it'd be a protein. They'd produce a particular protein that when they do shit to it, it wouldn't be a byproduct of their metabolism. It'd be like what they produce.
Like maybe Spider-Man needs to eat like a lot of protein, like a lot of
calcium.
It's calcium. Cool, that's good to know.
So smart.
So Spider-Man needs to eat milk.
You should join him with drinking a lot of milk.
I've
actually disturbed you before.
Drink
So
milk.
this is a controversial thing. I drink a lot of milk. Like just
No.
I'm weird. Like
Raw
I'm
milk.
weird.
Tell it how it is. Like you're not
I
having a
drink
milkshake and a
I'll
cake
drink
and
like a glass of milk.
she'll have milk straight from the bottle, raw. Look.
And that's weird apparently. Well, that is weird. That is weird. I'll give you that.
If you're not willing to
Alright,
suck on a cow's udder, you don't deserve milk.
Well, yeah. Next question.
Sorry, that went a little weird. I didn't mean to. What makes your eyes roll every time you hear it? People drinking milk, like legitimately. That's one of the worst things I think that exists.
What?
All
I heard was you just trailing off to say it.
Oh, the
Worst
microphone
thing.
picks it up, but my Discord doesn't. So they can hear me, but sometimes you can't.
Yeah, all I heard, it just completely cut off there for a second.
It was, what makes your eyes roll every time you hear it? And I said, when people say they drink milk.
I drink milk.
Yeah.
You've witnessed it. You've seen me in the
Pretty
flesh drink milk straight from the bottle. I don't know if that's weird or not. I don't know if people don't with me. Monty seems to be with me.
We're gonna do one more question and then we're gonna finish up for tonight because it's 1
We
a.m.
probably should, yeah.
People need to go to bed. And I'm not talking about us, I'm talking about you out there in the chat.
Yeah, Monty
Al.
go to sleep. Yeah, Elle will be up for a little bit.
No, Al, you should go to sleep, Al. What time do you gotta wake up, Al? We'll give her a sex response. Do you gotta wake up in the morning?
Also, what can't you relate to, Elle?
Either milk being...
Like 6.
You gotta wake up at 6!
I've got to wake up at 6:32. Why do you gotta wake up at 6?
Need to go to bed. Are we talking
The
PM
fuck?
or AM?
Drinking. Oh, you don't like drinking milk.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the cowards.
Okay. Let's scroll down and do a random one. Pick a number between 1 and 350.
372. I have a sensitive appointment, babes.
What? Haley, do you wanna go? Do you wanna go
Really
again?
sexy.
What number did you pick?
300. Oh, yeah, 301.
You did not pick 301.
Well, Elle says 301.
You picked 372, Haley.
I just do what.
Do you want to think about that for a second?
372.
Okay, out of 350,
Oh.
it is 372.
301.
What piece of art?
Oh, someone's just come in Do you have any advice quickly before
we're about to finish up.
But we are willing to give advice.
We're willing to give advice.
If you want it.
What piece of
what would you like advice on?
Oh my god, they do want advice? Okay, sorry, Al.
Okay.
Hey, good on you, Bilpa. You're welcome among friends.
Yeah, do you want advice on being gay? We have a couple of experts here.
You're
here to give advice.
Give us a life lesson.
Yeah, what? What? Please give us advice.
Yeah.
Advice on being gay is always welcome here.
Question 301. While you write, Bilpa. What piece of art would you create if you had to pretend to be an artist and submit something to a gallery? That feels like a burn to me. That feels like really fucking rude to me. If you had to pretend to be an artist and put something in an art gallery, bitch, I was doing art until early morning.
Like Xander's. What is Xander? That's a bit. What?
Yeah, I would do. Thank you, Monty. Thank you for the love and respect that I deserve. Yeah. We're working on the second shot next week.
I think Bilpa gave up on us.
That's alright.
Bilpa, I want your advice.
No, we're back to 4 viewers. I think they might have given up. But they'll come back if they want to come back.
Okay. Come back.
What piece of art would you create?
Can I donate?
You can donate? Oh. No, Elle, I was gonna milk Bilpa. You'll be like, Bilpa, hell yeah. Elle, no. You can't donate money, sorry, it's disabled.
You already do enough charity work.
It's disabled on this stream. There's no money here.
Legit.
Do you have an... What was that?
What question did we gonna say? Okay. You just stopped.
That's because you said legit, there's no money here.
Yeah, there's legit no money here.
Excuse you, I earn like 3 cents a stream.
Okay, maybe there's some money here.
What piece of art would you create if you had to pretend to be an artist and submit something to a gallery?
I want to submit Sexy Putin.
Yeah, okay. You could do it a little bit better. The hands, I think, are a bit janky.
Sexy Putin to the stream.
No, Elle, save the $5, Elle. Shout me something when we go out if you want. But if you give me $5 here, Amazon takes like half of it. You're paying Jeff Bezos' salary.
Yes, for the stream. Sexy Putin is my favorite Xander artwork. I have it on a jumper at home that I do not have here, but I will bring it to the stream next time.
I bought 2 jumpers yesterday.
Who bought jumpers from you yesterday?
No, I bought 2 jumpers yesterday.
Oh, you bought 2 jumpers yesterday.
Yeah, you shout me a cruiser. Thanks, Elle. I bought a pink one with clouds all on it, which is really pretty, and a black one with rainbow cuffs. That is fun. Okay, and we've got a tiny bit more time. So we're gonna do Monty's question as well. We're gonna do this quick, and we'll be done, and then we'll say goodbye, okay?
What was Monty's question?
221.
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do this quick, so you go first.
What's the question?
What sport could you play the longest in a televised game without anyone discovering you aren't a professional athlete?
I've got no fucking clue. I don't know. Like
I think they're... Are you good at tennis, Elle? And what's your thing, sorry?
Yeah, your tennis... Yeah, true. Just like throwing a ball around, I guess. You'd be like, yeah. Athlete.
No, I know the answer to this.
Do you play tennis over here?
The answer to this question, that I'm going to call a riddle, because there was a correct answer.
Yeah.
Dressage. Horse dancing. No one knows how to do horse dancing. Literally...
I would look at horse dancing and be like, oh, athletic.
I've asked, but you can do it in the Olympics. I've asked people who are professional dressage people, not professional, but like learning to be.
From all your friends that are dressage experts.
I know two. They're like friends of friends, but I've talked to them about it. They're not really sure how you score it. And they do it. They like aim to get the highest scores, and they don't really know how they mark it. It's sort of like a bit up in the air. So dressage is the sport that I don't think anyone knows how to do, but they're all too rich to be like, oh, I don't want to seem embarrassing. That's my conspiracy theory that I believe in.
We just covered about 3 different questions to end it. Well, what a stream, eh?
Yeah, what a stream.
That
we can
was
do
a
this again
lot
sometime.
We must, actually. This was quite fun. That was a lot longer. We were just gonna review a stream for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we were gonna do a prank on Lucky, who streamed before us on this channel. Because Lucky and I share this channel. And we were gonna review his stream and be like, so critiques here, but no. This is one of the more fun streams. I'm gonna be honest.
Actually was fun to watch Monty. Honestly, that makes my heart very happy.
Haley and I, sometimes I do art on here. And art's, I can get a bit boring sometimes. Haley's good content. So you are. No, that's a compliment.
Well, I mean, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't mean it as an insult.
I had fun, and you know we'll get some more good stories.
Yeah, there's honestly a solid chance we'll come back to this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we were gonna do like a review channel, and then we just never got around to it. So yeah.
We could stream it. Stream it. Wouldn't be any editing. People apparently enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Let's do it. New Mutants. All right.
We'll watch Mutants sometime. We'll get to you guys and tell you how it was. But for now,
yeah. Au revoir.
Do you want to? We critiqued Lucky about having a really small outro, an intro. Do you want to do a bigger outro?
What are we gonna say?
Just think of it as YouTube. Big.
Be gay. Be gay.
Big.
Castrate yourself or with friends. Get big.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. You're getting there.
Be gay. Castrate yourselves or with friends. Don't go walking at 1 AM. Unless you want to die.
I said get big, and you went like real gang, and then you started going like you were giving a presentation to like a board of people.
Well, okay, you. I was about to say.
Hey, yo, guys! Thanks for watching today's stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know what this is. It's like doing a bed sheet.
Shout out to Elle for giving us content.
When you say goodbye, that's when I'm going to end the stream.
Okay, goodbye.